weapons and sword, he take that wheel in tow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. Alright, what up everybody? It is your favorite Asian robot. Let's get this show on the road, peeps. Time to rock this. So listen, I am currently streaming. Alright, for those that are interested, I'm currently streaming and will be showcasing that my latest Psyker builds have not been patched. I'm doing this mostly for the benefit of my people, not really the detractors who were like super excited that apparently my builds fell off last night, which they didn't. And we will be demonstrating proof of that right here, right now in an entire stream for, you know, the benefit of the people that are worried rather than for the people that are upset or, you know, dancing on my grave as it were. The fact of the matter is that the builds were not patched at all, and they are quite frankly still running at full capacity. If you guys are unsure about this, then watch the stream and I'll show you how it goes. So let's show that the Psyker builds were not touched by the latest hotfix. In fact, they are now better than ever. Proof in stream with timestamps and build links. There you go. Okay, so there we go. Okay, tweet has been made. What's up, chat? What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are having a fantastic time. Let's have a great day as we prove our haters wrong right away. All right. What's up, Commander Farsight? So for this little demonstration, okay, I'm gonna timestamp it at 0000150 right now. Okay, so demonstration that my builds still work. So let's start with some awesome music. Technically, yes, it gained a slight buff, Lay. Anyone who knows where this song is from, you guys are heroes, okay? First and foremost, take a look at Smite. As you smite targets, you will notice that you're still hitting weak spots and triggering true aim down the bottom. So if you are still triggering true aim, all right? I just really wanted to have that ultramarine music for a little while. So if you're still triggering true aim, that means that you can still guarantee your crits. Furthermore, for those that are worried that the Surge Staff can no longer hit weak spots, theoretically, yes, you can. It won't occur on the crit itself, but take note that we just got 2 shots of weak spot damage right there. Did you guys see that? The 2 orange numbers. So you can actually still trigger true aim with your staff and smite. So unfortunately, the fact of the matter is that no matter how much people want me to have fallen off the grid with this, and you know, they were all celebrating last night saying my build got immediately patched by Fat Shark because they don't like me or whatever, quite frankly, that is blatantly untrue. You can actually see, if you were willing to test for, say, 5 seconds, that my build is still working, which is why you must always verify what occurs in patch notes. Now, if you pay attention to the actual patch notes from yesterday, what actually happened was that they normalized the damage. They did not remove its ability to hit weak spots. Therefore, the damage is still technically randomized, but you can take advantage of this with the builds that I've shown you before, and we are going to demonstrate this in Auric Damnation as a part of the proof. Alright, so I'm going to be timestamping every single run. Now, I'm sure my detractors will probably say, oh my god, he's so petty. But I'm actually going to do this so that people can more easily find proof and also understand that we are showcasing this, that we are doing this, and that people can see and reference it so that they can continue to use my builds and absolutely shred through content very easily. Okay, so we're going to demonstrate that, and I hope you guys will enjoy today's demonstrative showcase. We will be doing the proof in Auric Damnation, as we always do. Alright, so let's show these peeps 100%. Now, I'm going to bring out the professional robot gaming skill today, alright, instead of my usual testing gaming skill, so I hope you guys will just enjoy the show. Sit back, relax, and let me take you through this. First and foremost, we are going to start with the Voidstrike build, so again, we're probably going to put down a timestamp so that people can reference this. And what is the current time for the stream? It is 0436, so we'll just timestamp it at, say, 000450. Showcase of the Voidstrike variant in Auric Damnation. Okay? Actually, Voidstrike variant showcase in Auric Damnation. There we go. Gotta save on words sometimes. So keep liking the stream, and first and foremost, I will show you guys that this is the exact same build, same Voidstrike staff with Surge, Blazing Spirit. You've got your Dueling Sword with your Shred, Uncanny Strikes, all the same stats. This is all in my video. The build link is in the description of this video. You can just check out the live stream description and it will show you the build link right there. Okay, Toughness, Stamina, Max Health. Talent tree is as described in my video. As you can see, literally nothing has been changed. There's been no variation, no alteration. Not even a single bit of it has been changed or altered in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so this is the exact build that we're running, or that we were running beforehand anyway. Okay, and we're going to just queue straight into Auric Damnation. No troubles right there. Let's go see whether or not there are any people around. And don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already, folks. Alright, every like counts and helps us get out to more people. Hey Vicky, what's up with you? I hope you're having a great day. Alright, so we'll be doing today's stream to prove all of the stuff that, you know, people are, quite frankly, saying is untrue. So yeah.
A supply stockpile is
I don't have the Krieg Cav Saber. I do not buy weapon skins because they're too expensive. The only time I'll buy them, Commander Farsight, if it's somebody like they sponsor the skin for me and they say we want you to have this skin and use it, and I'll say okay. But otherwise I don't. I usually just buy skins, not the weapon skins. Okay, looks like we got a match already. Where are we? Who are we? Why are we? How did I enter a quick play match with only bots? Shit. Well, that sucks.
Never did enjoy sentry duty myself. Safer than where we're going, mind.
This is unwise. Okay, maybe my region is not the ideal for this. Ha. It's not broken, Alex. I wouldn't call it broken, but my build for it is still working. They have normalized the damage, but quite frankly, it is strong. It is still strong, and as strong as I've proven it to be. If you want my build link, it is in the description of this stream. Just go there, check out the build video, and you will enjoy yourself as much as I am. Yeah, I can see that, Vicky, so I'm gonna have to go to Asia for this one, I reckon. So we'll just quickly switch servers, not a problem. Oh, whoa, the servers really took a pounding, didn't they? Holy hell. I have never seen lag like this. Wow, our server is isolated right now. Hey, Phil. Okay. Let's do it this way instead. Members, anybody available right now? I will play on your server. I will be playing on North America. So, can any members come in right now to assist me? Because I want to show this. Members, for, members of the appropriate level. Please, come on in. Nothing has happened to my latest Psyker. I am here, in fact, to demonstrate that nothing has happened to my latest Psyker. Yep, all of you join my team right now. Oh, whoa, Vicky, you cannot go. You cannot do that. I get you're joking, but yo, that one, very bad territory. Very bad territory. All right, we cannot go there. You will get my stream canned, bro. You will get my stream canned. Please do not go with that kind of joke. Hey, Faxi. Okay. One more spot. Phil, can you come in? And you can also join me in the voice chat. I'll switch to NA server and we'll go there. Oh yeah, I know, it's okay, Vicky. But yeah, yo, that one, we cannot. That one, very spicy territory, my friend. Very spicy territory. And we're almost up to our goal for likes, so thank you very much. Don't worry, I'll timestamp the new run. Okay? So yeah, change your operatives and hold the line for a second. Once Phil is in, we will go for our mission. Okay, and we'll demonstrate the prowess of the build. You can't join? Okay, I'll invite you now, Phil. It could be that there's, well, I'm sure you update it, so. There. Okay, great. He's in. Alright, time for me to play on 200 ping, eh? Let's go to North America West. It should be all good. No, it doesn't, Amber F. So that one no longer, that one was patched in patch 15 proper. So as per my patch video, that one has already been patched. But the latest bug where it can hit weak spots has not been patched yet. And that is what I'll be demonstrating today. All right, I'll be showcasing and demonstrating that. Now, before we go in, once again, I'm going to be demonstrating both builds, the Surge and the Voidstrike version. So bear with me, we're going to timestamp everything. So now it's at 10 minutes and 55 seconds. So let's put at 11 minutes. Okay, Voidstrike variant showcase. Thank you very much for helping me hit that goal. We'll set the goal higher again after our before our next run begins. But first, this is the same Voidstrike build with Blazing Spirit and Surge. This is the same Macabian Dueling Sword. We've got the same curios here. Talents are all the same ones from my build. You can check this out in the link in the description. All right, so we will be showcasing that this exact build still works at Auric Damnation. Unfortunately, due to the lack of players in my region, I have called my people to assist me, but I will be playing on 200 ping for the sake of fairness. All right, we are now diving in right now into the game, and we're going to have some fun with it. Hey, Phil, thank you for joining me on voice. This is just for smoother communication, but yes, we have our resident Cadian here. Let's try and hit 35 likes. All right, new goal, 35 likes. Let's make the stream pop, people. I want my stream to go out to the whole world so we can show that I'm the world's best Darktide streamer. Let's have some fun. I am no longer going to hold back. I'm going to show that we are the greatest community in the world and none can defeat us. For we are the only ones worthy of the glory of the God Emperor.
The Mobians are running stims out of the district, the handover being in the old amphitheater. This is a possible contagion vector for the Blight, so we want samples to analyze.
And between those two, Carl, I would say probably, I think, Riposte is the one where you dodge and you gain criticals. I think that's the one that's better. Precognition, I'm not quite sure what it does. The one where you dodge and gain critical, that's the better one. Or was it damage? I can't remember. One of the two. Because I don't use those blessings on mine, to be fair. I hope so, Lei. I hope so. For the time being, I will run with 200 ping for the sake of fairness, because otherwise, if I'm running with my squad and, you know, I'm not handicapping myself a little bit, then that's not very cool. Ah, take the finesse damage one. That's the right one. Lol, we can't see. We are such nerds. And I'll light the way. There it is.
Follow me.
No, crit is a chance. It's better to have the finesse damage because you can stab the heads. That's why.
I am deploying the breacher.
Well, stream will look smooth. What you're probably gonna see is the smoothness with which I deflect hounds, things like that. So first and foremost, you'll notice that my true aim is already set up and ready to go. Okay, so we are moving. So yeah, you can guarantee the crit, and my true aim is still up.
Righteous work, Guardian. Watching your back. A grenade.
Well, I took a hit after the fact, which is awesome, but that's okay.
How completely proud! Its swirling existence is over!
I'm going to quietly accompany my team into the fray.
Coping makes you look like a dullard.
Now, because this is a swarmy area, we're not going to use the Voidstrike first. Okay, we're going to hold the line. only once we get to this area, while they set up the charges, we will inflict the power of the blaze. There we are, grand. And then here, once again, we start with the lightning to make sure that my team can get through. So as you can see, the build is still functioning perfectly. Now we'll go down, and once we're here, you want to take the position next to your Medicaid, alright? Use the staff to quell back down, and if you've got other charges of your empowered psionics, okay, let your team handle the objective. The Psyker's job is control.
May we find Psyker.
Okay. So hold the line, hold the line, hold the line. Okay, then you want to withdraw back here to this area where it is very safe. If you withdraw back here, you can easily hold the line while not being swarmed. Now, if they come in with maulers and the like, that's okay. Hold the line, help your team get control. Okay, once they are all closing in, start burning them out, and use your lightning to your best advantage. Your lightning will basically help you settle pretty much everything. Use your staff to quell back down. If you still have empowered psionic charges, good. If you don't, that's also okay. Alright, once again, don't use your range attack until you're sure. Okay. Yeah. Once you start to see their beady little eyes coming in, unleash the wrath of your Voidstrike staff. Once they start getting too swarmy, unleash Smite again. Alright, use it to build up your true aim. Once you've fully built it up, unleash your fire, burn everything to the ground, and then control them all again. Take advantage of the fact that your, whatchamacallit? Your thingy. I always forget what it's called. Your empowered psionics charge. Take advantage of the fact that your empowered psionics charge is pretty much going to be restoring itself consistently, and keep controlling the hordes. Control everything for your team. Don't let a single bit of control escape you. Burn all your enemies out and keep going again. Oop. If you see a rager coming in, duck and dive. Duck and dive. Alright? You want those ragers dead? And like I said, take advantage of the empowered psionics to make it all happen. Okay. Grand. Okay, everybody heals up now.
Initiating crowd control.
And make sure to use your abilities freely. So, once everybody's healed up and ready to go, okay, group up together and then go. A lot of people lose it at this early stage, but yeah. ASD, you can see all my blessings and everything in the build link in the description of the video. Just go to the video. It explains everything to you. So you will have no trouble following along with my build. Everything is in the description of the live stream that you will need, including the timestamps today, so you guys will be able to follow along. And bad vibes, I'm sure you will enjoy Darktide. Well, as long as you follow an Asian robot build, of course. We are the best in the world. And everybody here will verify. Okay, so if we got specials and elites coming in, that's no problem. We'll just hold the line, like so. And onward we go. Now, once your true aim is set up, be sure to take advantage of the double surge. Alright, unload. Just unload on your opponents. Especially if they're bulwarks, if they're armored targets, you want to make them suffer. Now. Ooh, the Doge's on me. Thank you. Now, occasionally the high ping may affect the Doge jumps, like it did yesterday night, but that's normal. Par for the course. If you're surrounded on two fronts, alright, burn out the front where most of your teammates are standing. Okay, we'll settle this area first. There we are, dealt with. Remember, your job here is not to kill, your job is to control. Once your team is ready to move on, move on. Okay? But if you need to focus on control, focus on control. That's your job. Always check the back, make sure nothing else is coming in, yeah? if more enemies come in, then, you know, do what you're supposed to do. Always quell with the staff so that you can fully relieve your perils. Yeah? Okay, there we are. Good. And now we move on.
I hear a demon host. Omega Minority.
Okay.
Demon host. Follow me.
Stop, shotgunner!
Shotgunner.
1 second, we'll kill the demon host in a second.
I can't control it!
Scout bomber. Chopper. Let it be so. You cannot hide from
Agreed.
judgment, Eric.
So with the demon host, what you want to do is start assaulting immediately.
The Emperor demands you die. I am your
Okay, please ensure that you assist the person tanking it straight away. Okay, and the demon host is dead.
The beneficent Emperor has guided
Good job.
my hand this day.
Okay, once the demon host is dead, move on.
I concur.
The bomber is dead. Praise the beneficent Emperor.
Okay, let's go. No, streaming is full-time. I stream and create content full-time. This is so I can stay home and take care of my folks as well.
Flamer is done. Flamer's dead.
Well, we are a professional team. That's why normally I don't summon my team. Because, you see, if I summon my team, we're like literally pros. We're gonna make everything look pretty easy. So that's why normally for my demonstrations, I don't normally summon my team. But since today is more of a showcase day to showcase the prowess of this, and the fact that I couldn't even get a single rando, I was gonna call them anyway, but I decided to summon my team to see if they can assist me. So once again, when you are dealing with hordes and swarms, make sure that you always try and hold the line. You should not be obsessed with kills when you're playing this type of Psyker. Remember that killing is not your main objective here. I mean, sure, the kills are going to be absolutely amazing, and you're going to have a lot of fun doing them, but your goal is actually control. That's what you're here to do. You're here to stop every single threat from touching your team, okay? And as soon as your fire is up, burn it all out.
Out of my mind!
Okay, continuously use that soul blaze to ensure that enemies die.
Efficient Psyker. I grant you that.
Focus on your own work, Zealot.
Always use cover where you can. This can mean ducking into a building, stuff like that. All of this will help you tremendously. And assist your team as well in maintaining their positioning, their strength.
I concur. Prepare for duty.
Now we're gonna have a Beast of Nurgle over here, so we're gonna deal with it straight away. Remember that as the Psyker, your job is fairly straightforward. You will want to, again, focus on control. Okay, so we're gonna do exactly that. Now there is a sniper out there, but we're not gonna worry too much about it. Okay, the boss is dead, and our team is going to carry on moving forward. So there is a sniper up ahead, but like I said, not too much of a concern. We're just gonna burn them all out like that. Watch your team's rear. And watch your own back as well.
I concur.
There we are. Grand. Yeah, unfortunately, Kaloum, I'm playing. That's why I went to North America. Summon my NA team and let's go. Okay, we're gonna move around here. Now, there's a lot of shotgunners and stuff like that here. What do you do? Once again, you want to control. Focus on control. Okay, burn them all out if you have to. There's a Doggerino behind us, if you don't mind. Sorry, fellas, thank you.
Enemy Riders in cover!
They keep unleashing the smite and then burn.
With the warp!
They take advantage of the soul blaze, take advantage of the fire,
The bomber is
and you can delete them really, really easily. See? Even without Empowered Psionics, your smite can do a lot. Empowered Psionics makes it better, obviously, but you just gotta understand that Empowered Psionics is a big bit of control, and it helps to set up your awesome guaranteed crits. But if you get a long, nice little alley like that, there's no way you would not start shooting your Voidstrike down it. Remember that the Voidstrike is kind of like a plasma gun that you have to charge before firing. It's also not as strong, but it is very powerful if you aim it right. So plasma gun veterans will probably have an easy time with that. And remember, you must hold the line. Hey, Chanel name, what's up? Okay, so there you go. Everything is all good. We're gonna keep moving forward, of course. I reckon we should go in this way.
Take courage, pilgrims! We fight in his holy name!
So once again, when I have Empowered Psionics charges, I will always utilize it.
makes you look like a dullard!
Emperor, walk with me!
Indeed!
Corruption will not save you! Let it be so!
Jealous rather overactive!
Once the lightning is unleashed and connects to everything, that's when I'll just really, really burn them all out.
Drag gunner!
Surge Staff is not fixed at all, James. We are, in fact, the smite ability that I have been showcasing in my latest builds is working just fine. That's the whole purpose of this stream. My builds have not been patched at all. My builds are, in fact, still the ideal choices for anybody who wants to really, really do well at this game. So if you guys want to check it out, then this stream is for you, because I'll be showcasing all of it live on stream, and the build links are in the description of the live stream. You can go there, you know, find out where the videos are and all that kind of stuff. And all the videos will showcase to you with no problem. Okay, we'll give it to Phil first, so Phil can heal, and then we'll go on from there. So you can still take advantage of everything to get the double shots on your surge. You can do all that kind of stuff. Smite does not do anything to the Beast of Nurgle. It's for crowd control. The Beast of Nurgle, you should shoot your Voidstrike or Surge Staff at it, depending on which version of my build you're using. Okay, so once again, Smite is for control. As you can see, once you control the targets, you unleash the fire. Now there's going to be a demon host that we are going to fight. Ooh, dear.
The pain!
Please push the Poxbursters immediately, guys. Okay, now in this particular case, what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna hold the line here. First, we have to get rid of all these armored targets, so we're just gonna delete them first.
I work best in the darkness.
Indeed!
Now keep in mind that I'm playing with 200 ping, but it's not gonna affect me, obviously.
I can't control it!
Now help your team clear and hold the line first, that's most important. Okay, first let your team, whoever's guarding take on the demon host, let them tank, and then the demon host dies. Okay, so your DPS will kill the demon host after you draw its fire. Okay, the Psyker is not involved in any of this, as you can see. This is very important to note because the Psyker is not a monster killer. Your job is controlling everything around your team. Make sure you control everything. Do not let a single thing pass, okay? You're Gandalf. The enemy shall not pass. Not today. Okay, once you move forward and pass the fire, wait for your team. They didn't, James. They didn't. You can refer to when I demonstrated at the start of this stream. There's a timestamp in the stream description. I showed that the weak spot hits still occur. Okay, they are still doing a bit of random targeting. They just normalize the damage. If you check the patch notes, it says they normalize the damage. So that is why this is still working right now. You can actually see me if you pay attention to the bottom of the stream. You can see me actually triggering true aim continuously, which is how we function with this build. So that is why I'm doing this whole video, because this whole live stream, because unfortunately a lot of negative people have been dancing, you know, very, very happily, suggesting that my builds no longer work. Unfortunately, this is not the case for them, and they're gonna have to try harder to troll, because my build, as you can see, is running perfectly. No problem, James. Happy to clarify, happy to help. You know, I've decided I want to be the best Darktide streamer, so we're here to showcase what pro play truly looks like. Welcome to the pro team. Exactly, Ein. You can fully abuse it for... And by the way, I feel that this change is intended, actually. That's the way that the devs seem to be leaning, so if this change is intended, then from now on, Smite will forever be able to hit weak spots, which is really, really good. Now, if you've got a swarm of crushers, please make sure you hold the line with Smite, and then burn out the horde again. Regardless of whether it's a big horde, small horde, you always want to burn it out. Why? Because if you don't do that, you're gonna have bigger problems. Okay? Always hold the line for your team. Always hold the line. You are a Psyker. There is no situation in which you are out of control, in which you are not in control, in full control, I should say, of the situation. Okay, every Psyker is always in perfect control of the situation at all times. This is what separates a true Psyker from somebody just playing the class. Okay, just hold the line, get your crit shots in, burn everything.
It was worth bringing the Psyker, it seems.
This, how a professional does it.
Like so. So just play calmly and you'll be alright. Ah, there we have Medicaid. So myself and Nis to always call out how many charges are left after you use your Medicaid. You can if you want to. I don't recommend it unless you're very good at surviving, but you absolutely can, ASD. Like, if you want to use that, just be aware that you are going to sacrifice your defensive capabilities. So not a lot of people can survive like that. Just be very careful. It can be a bit difficult for many people. So just do take note of that. It's not a bad choice. It's just that it does require some work in order to make it do really, really well. Oh, it's this way, is it? Okay, let's go down there. I can't see shit in the dark. After this, we'll try some high intensity shock troopers for you guys.
Agreed.
Since my lads are all NA and I play on their server, it should be fine. They should be able to handle it with no difficulties, eh? I'm actually kind of enjoying the NA server. Seems pretty smooth to me. 200 ping doesn't even bother me. I love games where you can choose your server. It makes it so easy when you have an international community.
According to Lord Mel.
Oh yes, they really should. I love the zones. They're so funny.
All people upbraid you for pomposity.
Yep, let me know how it goes for you, man. If it goes well for you and you feel that you've got a 75% win rate with it, then use it. You know, there's no right or wrong answer. Like, in fact, I can... Ooh, dear. I can show you guys what it would be like if I take off the 15% 15 toughness for even more like damage on Smite. You can absolutely do that, and it's quite awesome when it happens. But just be aware that survival will be a bit lower. I will demonstrate. I don't mind. We have a crusher coming in. But just remember that no matter what, your job as the Psyker is always to hold the line.
I concur. Flamer dominated.
I shall fight you!
Such power.
Control is your first objective. First and most important objective, I should say. I'm trusting my back to my team so that they can handle the hordes for me. And while they're handling the specials, sorry, not the hordes, I will handle the hordes usually. So, assuming perfect teamwork, this is how it goes. I love watching my people work. So it's rare that you guys will get to see the full power of a pro team, but this is basically how it goes. Like, there's generally not very much concern about anything, and our rule of thumb would be to kill every single demon host, assuming that we have a Thunder Zealot, of course. Killing every single demon host is pretty fun.
Enemy! Got it, bomber! Well, that's the bomber, brother! You are weary, pilgrims, I know. Leave it to me! Your deeds are known to him. The frightened hope shows get the pay, you drink! You! I hear a flagging demon host. But I know Diamanti! Judgment has been delivered! Beyond the light.
Okay.
Such torment. A demon host.
Too close. We've done it now!
Agreed.
I am your judgment! Let it be so!
There we go. Demon host down. Okay, onward.
Direct gunner. No! Out of my mind.
Yes, right click spreads faster indeed. Oop, darn, that was unfortunate, but that's okay. The burster truly came out of the woodwork there. Yeah, let's go back there.
Go there.
This is a good decision. Go back and heal. Feeling better.
Master! Don't let it get close!
Take heed, bomber. I am one with the war. Psyker is dead.
Remember, you've got a lot of power, but you need to understand that your job is to be in the middle of your team, not to be, you know, rushing ahead for kills. This is one mistake that a lot of Psykers make. They're always rushing ahead for kills. You don't want to do that. Yeah, the hosts don't matter. They're just extras. Okay, if you've got a whole swarm coming in, smite first. Smite first, no personal glory. Burn them all out, and then as soon as you get the chance, start unleashing. You are the artillery of the team. You are the basilisk of the guardsmen.
Unprofessional, but efficient, Zealot. Kill the gunner.
Burn. Burn these heretics and remind them why they are not permitted to live. Hold the line.
You team dominated. This needs neutralizing.
Well,
Kill the gunner.
actual boss, eh? Okay. Come at me. Some pitiful monstrosity dares. Okay. Rescue our brother.
Come on, veteran. We need you.
Up you get. You're alright, mate.
I confirm.
There we are. Move on.
Emperor's teeth that tried my patience. Corpseburster is dead. The Inquisition stands apart from Imperial law. I confess, that is
Now
uncomfortable
we're
for
going
me.
to go down this side, guys, and then we'll walk across the bridge like a bunch of badasses, which we are. So, like so. Now keep in mind, again, guys, most of the time my team doesn't get to demonstrate their full capabilities because they're on a different server. They have to put up with ping. Alright? But when you give my team a chance to play the proper way, you can see just how experienced and powerful they are. Oh, lol.
Indeed.
Lol, nerd. Imagine dying to a barrel.
The amphitheater's up ahead.
Ha.
Time to put those Psykers to work. Once you've identified the stims, activate the route release so we can get you
Lol,
and the cargo
nerds.
out of there. It'll be hard fighting once the route's open. Be ready for anything.
Yeah, bomber.
Bomber eliminated!
Yep.
Cat bomber!
Go down.
Killed it!
Yeah, bomber.
I know, right?
Indeed.
Killed it! Hostile eliminated!
I can't control it.
Look at my pro team of nerds. What up, barrel nerds?
Again! With your aid!
Oh, that's suggestive. I will rise again with your raid, huh?
We have more work to do.
Okay. Get them on their feet.
Can't stand against our fate!
This way. Medicaid station.
And try not to damage anything. If those stims aren't tainted, they'll have retail value.
Madam, do not sully duty with grubby avarice.
You need to live a little. Bad chance of that if you don't watch your tongue.
Now everybody holds here. No exceptions. Remember that one person should stand at this door. Why? Specials will not spawn behind you. They will only spawn ahead of you. Which is what you want, by the way, in case you are unsure. Okay, take advantage then of the awesome power of your character.
Threats neutralized. A successful culmination.
Okay, this is where the Voidstrike is super fun.
Thanks the Emperor.
Alright, this is where the fun begins. The Psyker holds at the door. Why? You've got... Now with the Voidstrike, you've got almost limitless range. You know? Oh, I'm still waiting for Vladimir to pop in, Chris. You know? They must be real disappointed that my builds still work. Hey, Lufan, what's up? How's it hanging, my man? I know, right? You haven't played Darktide until you absolutely die to a barrel. But basically, also, when you've got a pro team, you don't even have to care. Like, there's literally nothing that could possibly go wrong. Like, so 95% of the time is you just joking around with your chat, chilling out, like, just doing your job. That's kind of the difference between when you have a full-on pro team and you don't. So I understand. This is why I always like to try and showcase things with randoms, other than like, because you see how different it is when you're playing with a professional team, and like they know what they're doing. This is where a lot of builds go wrong. They do their testing. With without randoms, which again is not a good idea. When you do it like that, unfortunately, you give people the wrong idea, and it is not something I would want to do. Because for me, it's very, very important that my people understand that, yes, my builds can work, you know, when you're playing with the randos, when you're playing with the parabats, when you're playing with the people that probably have never targeted a sniper in their life and don't know what it is. You know, when you're playing with the people that have never marked a single target in their life. It's extremely important that everybody gets a chance to see what it's like against those, which is why normally I don't demonstrate like this. But you know, when you get a chance, when I get a chance, I like to showcase what we can really do, you know?
A gratifying domination.
Oh yeah. I always find it very sad, Jose, when they run builds that are so perfect. You know, they probably stole it from somewhere, and then, and I say stole instead of copied, you know, like, which is the more legal thing, because they probably stole it from somewhere, and they never even watched the video, never understood it, never watched a single stream. So basically, rather than copying and learning, they're stealing it like thieves. You know who does that? Skaven. Skaven do that. It's literally part of Skaven culture. So, yeah. Sometimes a lot of them tend to be ratbags. But when you play with the reals, you know, it's like this. Oh, if you don't have Surge for this build, that's okay. You can run Warp Nexus until you get Surge. If you ever run into trouble and you still don't have the Surge Blessing, but you want to run this, right? Run Warp Nexus with the Blazing Spirit, and you should be fine doing that.
Well, at least those two have stopped fighting.
Are you guys Gucci?
Die, beast! I'm reloading! Pilgrims, show these heretics they cannot...
Ah, very good. I look forward to trying out some new veteran builds with that. That's good, that's good. Finally.
Agreed.
I think maybe the marksman focus builds will stand a chance now. Because with exhilarating toughness, we might actually be... Exhilarating takedown, sorry. We might actually be able to do it. I was thinking of a rapid fire build with it. Thank you for letting me know, Leo Luna. That's very helpful indeed.
It boils with fury. It's dead now.
Your rage remain out! Take vision!
Indeed.
Holy work, Guardian!
Beauty.
Let it be so!
Let's neutralize.
Wake up!
Radiant neutralize.
Of course, agree! Kill the Ranger, fellas!
I concur. Will it mean no choice?
Don't make them legendary. You go from gray to blue. If you want to get tier 3 and 4 blessings, you go from gray to blue. If it doesn't get a tier 4 blessing, you scrap it and you try again. So basically, that's what people do. They buy a whole bunch of grays and they upgrade to blue. They don't waste time making it gold, because if you make it gold, it's too expensive. So yeah, I hope that information helps. Exhilarating Takedown is a skill on the veteran, which was previously bugged. The skill caused, instead of reduced damage, 30% reduced damage when you kill with weak spot. What it caused was it made the targets take increased damage instead, which was very unwise. So it resulted in several problems, unfortunately. And that is why it is no longer considered very good. Okay, let's go.
The barrel's going to
You don't have to look out for greens. You can just make grays. I mean, if you want to look out for greens, you can also do that. But yeah, the ideal way most people just buy it from grunts. They'll just buy a whole bunch of grays and make it blue. No, it doesn't, Shadi. It will never affect it. So even if you've got, like, sometimes I would upgrade like those 300 rating weapons and just upgrade them up to blue, no problem. So we just demonstrated the Voidstrike, yeah? And now I'm going to switch over to the Surge. To the Surge staff, so that I can demonstrate that to you guys as well. Okay, like I said, today is all about those demonstrations. We're going to show everybody exactly how we do this. Also, guys, if you haven't hit the like button on the stream yet, can we get to 60 likes? I would love to smash a Tuesday record. No more power interruption? I don't know, man. Torturing you, Phil, is kind of sexy. So, you know. I mean, I love you like a brother, but, you know. Torturing you is pretty sexy. Torturing you with power supply interruption. That's delicious, man. Okay. I'll try not to do it. I reckon you probably wouldn't want to use it solely for damage, but I'm gonna demonstrate a more dangerous build now. If I take off this toughness and put on enfeeble, you can technically do more damage, but you may find yourself in more serious situations. So do be careful of this if you're gonna try this particular modification. We'll go into a high intensity shock trooper now. But you don't really use smite for the damage except on hordes. So, and again, I'll happily demonstrate this once we timestamp it. Let me see, do we have... And this is lights out as well. Let me check the normal Maelstrom condition. Oh, it's Malice, okay. I guess the best that we can manage is... Which is faster? Chasm Logistratum, Excise Vault, Spireside. Chasm Logistratum, easy enough. Let's go. No problem, Dubious Doobie. Always happy to help, man. Zealots are very good. Zealots are wonderful. But I haven't played Zealot in a while because I guess the Psyker and the Veteran got a lot of negative results in the latest patch, which is why I'm trying to make sure that everything is sorted for them to make sure that they have a, you know, a decent time, which is why I'm working so hard on this. Okay, what's the timestamp right now? It is 0051. Okay.
Wars are won and lost on supplies, and we're dangerously low of the more unusual sorts of ammunition. Scabs have plenty at the Chasm Station Logistratum. That's what happens with a whole
Now keep in mind that I am playing on 200 ping.
Once you're inside, I'll send a Valkyrie.
Lloyd-san, I am currently playing the Surge Psyker build, which I put out on YouTube. If you guys have not seen my build yet, you can check it out. It is one of my latest builds, and a lot of people are trying to sort of dance on its grave, saying that it has fallen off or that it's been patched after last night's hotfix. This is the build we're talking about. It isn't, and it hasn't been patched yet. My build, in fact, is stronger than ever, and I'm demonstrating this by playing on the NA server with about 200 ping. So we're doing this on purpose to demonstrate how it works. Now keep in mind that this is the more dangerous variant of the build, where you increase the damage of smite at the cost of your own health. Be very careful with this because you may die more often. I was trying to get a high intensity shock trooper, but we can always play that one on the next round. That's kind of what I was thinking, Neo Luna, but I'm gonna see what I can swing. I've got some interesting ideas I may want to try out maybe later tonight if I get the chance, you know? So I'll see if I can test some builds for that. So as you can see, the Surge Staff offers you very, very interesting controls, but the core of this, the core of all this, is to use your smite first and burn out hordes. Now, there isn't much of a horde here, but I think you guys get the principle, right?
I concur. Emperor, guide me. Please.
First is there for us. A hound!
Red gunner.
You cannot cheat death, heretics! Of course. Truly, you are an angel by holy fire!
Keep in mind that this is Auric Damnation, high intensity hunting grounds. We never play anything outside of Auric Damnation because otherwise it would be an unfair showcase. Sniper is down there. Now, the one weakness of the Surge Staff is that it doesn't have as long of a range. Compared, say, to the Voidstrike, where I could just bowl these guys down. Somebody yesterday asked me what's the difference between the two. I said the Surge Staff is more like a close combat, high intensity, fast response weapon, whereas the Voidstrike is more of a long-range artillery. So you play similarly in both circumstances, but the builds function on their own and they have their own unique characteristics and capabilities. This is what is important because it can create a different dynamic for your team. Now, as you noticed with the Voidstrike last time, I was literally bowling for my team. I was basically like shooting through several areas of enemies so that my team could get better results. This kind of sort of happens here, but again, like I said, it's very different the way in which it happens, you know? you try and keep your damage high, then this is all for Warp Rider, by the way. You burn out enemies, and then once you are ready, you smite again. This helps you control hordes, and basically it makes it so that hordes cannot do anything to your team, giving your team full control.
Justice can appear untidy.
My wrath is thine, beneficent Emperor!
Yeah, no problem, Lloyd. Always happy to help. Like I say, my builds are the best. The absolute best. There is no one better than me. You're here to cause problems on purpose? Okay, rat fucker. I wish you well. You killed many Skaven yet? Or maybe, you know, probably fucked him? Yeah, it's up to you, Chappie. Like, both these builds are absolutely valid, and you, like I said, we just demonstrated how the Voidstrike version worked in the previous run. You know, this run will demonstrate how this version works. Now, keep in mind, this is the slightly more dangerous variant. Please do not play this version unless you are, like, very good. Because if you play this version, you have less survival, so you may seriously die. Please be careful, guys. I'm gonna tell you straight up, you must be very careful with this version. Okay, there's the, if you got Ragers and whatnot coming in, burn them out for your team. Always. Control for your team. That's your job and your role. You must not fail in your duty. You must not fail the Emperor. Okay, good luck to you, Mr. Ratfucker. I hope you feel better. I recommend this build to you, Rindark, if you want a real professional build. I promise you, you try my builds, you will never go back. They not only have the highest possible win rates, especially if you play with randoms, but they give you the greatest potential for strength. So trust me, you do not want Scryer's Gaze. Scryer's Gaze is a terrible choice. Don't bother using it. Try out my build, see for yourself. I promise you, you'll see the difference. Ogrinder. I am busy enough with 3 classes, unfortunately. I mean, I should leave some content for the other creators to create. If I'm the best on all 4 classes, then I think everybody will be sad, because then I'll be the only person that everybody watches for Darktide. You know, I wouldn't want to steal food out of other people's mouths, you know. So I'm gonna let at least Ogrins be covered by all other people. But we do have a resident Ogrin expert. His name is BBS. So if you ever see him in chat, you can always ask him Ogrin questions. Although I don't cover it myself, BBS is as good as I am. And he is our personal Ogrin expert. He will deliver any kind of Ogrin knowledge that you want, and, well, assuming he's in chat. I don't think he's here today because he's working, but when he is around, you can always ask him Ogrin questions, and he'll be more than happy to answer. He is our resident Ogrin expert, and he covers everything you need to know. No. Shh. We will pretend that I'm the best zealot as well, okay? And I will be eventually. So we're gonna pretend that I'm the world's best at everything, except for Ogre. I'm gonna secretly convince everybody of this. But actually, when it comes to Zealot, right, people still prefer using my builds regardless, so I'm happy enough with that. I will convince everybody that I'm the best eventually. Someday. But I love my people. No, I don't tabletop. Unfortunately, I'm too poor for that. I'm not a very wealthy man. I don't have much to my name, so I don't play the tabletop. Too expensive for me. But, you know, if you play the tabletop, you know, that's cool. I read a lot of the lore. I still read 1D4chan because I just love how hilarious they are talking about the tabletop and stuff. Nothing changed since the hotfix at all, Lloyd-san. If you test it out in the meat grinder, nothing has changed. You can still hit weak spots. I'm playing the exact same build right now in front of all you guys. That's why you try out the build for yourself. You just see it absolutely dominate everything. And you will see why pretty much everybody follows the builds. Well, thank you guys for enjoying my builds. I appreciate all of you. You are all very kind. You're all very kind.
advantage!
Good, you should. Like I said, try it out, let me know your results. I can guarantee you, you'll have one of the highest win rates you've ever seen. Okay, I am absolutely convinced. I don't think it'll be fixed too soon because it doesn't seem to be intentional. It does seem to be pretty intentional. Like I said, give it a try, okay? And come back and enjoy some more streams if you truly end up with one of the highest win rates possible. Because I can guarantee you, with this build, I have more than a 80% win rate in Auric Damnation with total randoms.
No! Out of my mind!
That's how well it does. So, if this stream doesn't convince you, try it out for yourself. And I guarantee it'll convince you.
Time to use your data interrogator.
Yeah, no problems, Chaffee. Always happy to help where I can.
Here, data stream, acceptable quality.
It's not, you don't really care about the damage bonus. The Empowered Psionics is really just so that your smite spreads faster, allowing faster CC of a larger group. So that's why you use the Empowered Psionics for that particular purpose, so that you can utilize it and bring out that devastating, truly devastating damage. Like, ideally, that is what you want. That's, ooh, weird. Now this is a negative. Hang on. Yeah, my kill team got a bit too happy. Please do not separate, team. Thank you.
Careful, Roughsticks!
Okay, let's not make this a bad showcase, guys. Yeah? I want everybody next to me at all times.
Agreed, of course.
Bro, you have no excuse of lagging. It's your home server, bro.
The interrogator refuses to work. Recommence.
We're on your home server. You literally cannot lag.
Requesting knowledge from everyone!
Stand up and fight! Atonement is not yet yours, Psyker.
This!
Now, unfortunately, my team got a bit carried away there. Okay.
There can be no mercy.
Let's not do that again, fam.
Control it!
No problem. It wasn't a distraction. My boys just got a bit too excited. They should know better than that, because basically when we play professional, right, nobody is allowed to move even one step from me. Which they should have known from the beginning, because technically speaking, we're not a team of randos. We can definitely play better than this. So you should never ever separate from your Psyker at all times. It doesn't matter what the objective is. First you kill, then once the Psyker is ready, the Psyker will control everything and then move forward, therefore allowing you to do the objective. This is the way we do it pretty much no matter where we are. Ooh.
The power of faith.
If the specials are bothering you guys, shoot them all out, please. There we go.
You cannot hide from the benevolent Drive them back.
Iterative phase nearing completion.
All of the information you need, Grindark, please check the description of the stream. Okay, my build video is contained in there. Please reference the build video if you want to figure out what I'm running. Everything is catered to you guys already. Alright, so make sure you check the live stream descriptions at all times. If you fail to check the live stream descriptions, you guys will miss information. Alright, make sure you guys do that consistently. always check the live stream description, because every bit of important information about what we're doing today, stuff like that, will all be contained in there. Make sure you always check the live stream descriptions. Unlike other streamers, I don't put random crap in there. No, we only put in the useful stuff in there, because I don't waste my words. Okay? So make sure y'all check that if you want to know what I'm running, stuff like that. If I'm testing a build, it won't be up there, obviously. But if it's a build that I've already done before, I will usually always put the links in there so that you guys can easily reference it. In this particular case, this is 2 of the builds that I've already posted. The Voidstrike version and the Surge version. Now I'm using the Surge version. There you go. Okay, keep going. Now keep in mind that this is not lights out, so you guys should be functioning a lot better, yeah?
Gunner! You shall not pass! There can be no mercy!
Indeed!
Who is grenade? Reloading! Gunner! Hurry! Give him hell! Another dead bomber!
Okay. Fire's all good so far.
Conquer! Red Gunner!
Of course!
Go. Who killed Phil? Damn it. Okay, we lost Phil. That was unfortunate. What a shame. I will hold the horde here.
Efficient Psyker! I grant you that!
Focus on your own work, Zealot!
Chaos Hound!
Dead!
Conspirator is dead! If there is power to those trains, perhaps all is not get lost here.
Okay, we'll go pick up Phil after healing. Is there healing in there? Good.
A healing station.
Indeed! Zealots in trouble!
Medicaid station.
Faster! Dead and gone!
Okay.
I concur! Huntbuster destroyed!
Okay. Now, if your team is down a veteran, just as an example, one of the things that you will have to do is take care of the most of these specials. So make sure you do that. It's imperative that the Psyker fulfills the role that they are intended to fulfill, no matter what the situation is. Whether it's good or bad, you'll have to do that. So since there are a lot of shooters and gunners over here, we'll have to take that out. Always try and stick with your team where possible. Oh dear. If somebody gets trapped, run and pull them up immediately. Don't waste time. Don't waste time with that flamer. No. Okay, that one was a serious mistake. Flamers are quite useless at staggering. Do not use them. Alright, switch to your melee. Pick up somebody immediately. Now, why are we clearing here? Just grouping through. Oh yeah, we are gonna take it slow. We'll get there. We're gonna clear area by area until we get to you, pal. But yes, try to avoid using the flamer in certain emergency situations. Why? Because the flamer doesn't have stagger, kind of like how Soul Blaze doesn't have stagger anymore. It's great for horde clear, but it's not so good at actually staggering the targets. Just be careful of that, because you can get into trouble if you over-rely on it. Unfortunately. I wish they hadn't changed it, because it was really good in the past, but yeah. Okay. Oh, come on. Yep, we're all good, we're all good. No worries. We got this, we got this. Let them all burn out. Oh, crap. Good, good, good.
Take courage, pilgrims! Rise to his holy name! The Emperor died! The foe is slain! Damnation! Cover me while I reload!
Take advantage of the high crit rate of this build to consistently evade your enemies because of your immunity to range. Alright? Take advantage of it and you can just absolutely devastate your foes. Yeah, like that. Yes, that is very true, Neo Luna. Neo Luna is correct. You must always be able to deal with all enemy types on your own. Irrespective of the situation, it is absolutely essential that you can take care of everything by yourself. So just be very careful of that. If you choose not to, you may limit your team's viability. Okay, now we've got full team again. Circumzelact. Love that name. Can go back to being a flamer boy. His flamer will basically supplement what I'm doing with the board clear. But because of its lacking stagger, right? Sometimes you cannot use it, but now you can again. Because now we got our guardsmen back, so we'll just go back to full formation. There we are, there we are. Good. Yes, unfortunately it does suck a lot of ammo, which is just the way it is. And that's how it goes.
Yes, yes, blow through me!
For the golden fighting
Shotgunner!
The power of Mesa! Be judged!
Yeah, the Rosary of the Holy Inquisition. Love it.
Kill the mutants! Rookie!
Such power! Beauty!
Face your maker and be so!
Flamer quenched!
Remember that the Psyker's dueling sword does a lot of damage, so if you need to walk into melee, please note that you have the strength to do so. You can absolutely devastate a lot of things in melee.
Praise the Emperor's beneficence! Ammunition! Reloading! Diamantine!
Hey Candy, what's up? I hope you guys will enjoy the show today. Your favorite Darktide streamer is just proving that his builds still work, because a lot of detractors after yesterday's patch are all like, "Oh, your builds don't work anymore, haha, it got patched." I'm like, no. You guys can try and pretend if you like, but quite frankly, I do my homework first, and if they had done a little bit of, you know, just a little bit of research, they would have realized it's still working thoroughly, but they didn't want to admit it, so here I am, showcasing the truth and embarrassing all of them. If you're having trouble with mixed hordes, then it just means that your team is really sucky. Most teams, if you're controlling them, will never have trouble with mixed hordes. This build obviously has a lot of CC. You don't really need the bubble of everything stunned, right? And theoretically, you are immune to range fire if you use this build correctly, as demonstrated in my build video. So one thing which you need to understand is that when you're running this, you are the horde clear. Take care of the horde clear and your team should take care of the range. If you're taking care of the hordes and your team still can't take care of the range because they rely on a bubble, then you're gonna die. Try to get used to not playing with the bubble, because no pro player for Psykers will play with the bubble. all pro Psykers stop using the bubble. Why? Because increased offensive power is far more valuable. I can literally control the entire horde and spread my lightning through all of them. I do have a little bit of downtime in between, but once the downtime is done, there should be nobody shooting at you. See how that works? If you're still using my old Trauma and Assail, that's okay, but just take note that after the recent changes, and especially the Assail nerf, it is very hard to utilize such good builds. So that's why Assail has sort of fallen out of favor recently. And with Smite coming to the forefront, where basically everybody is generally encouraged to use the Venting Shriek instead, just because it has more viability, especially when it comes to burning out wards and stuff like that. Yes, gunners and stuff are a problem, but in general, most teams should not struggle against them unless they are very, very bad. If they are truly very bad, then they're relying on your bubble as a crutch, which is pretty bad and pretty negative overall. You don't really want that, because if that's the case, then not only will they never improve, but yeah, things are going to remain pretty bad for your team, unfortunately. And usually those kinds of teams wipe out anyway. That's why this build is such a high win rate, because you control everything. As you can see, they can't shoot at you. They're all fully controlled. You can just absolutely wipe out all the enemies without worrying. So yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I don't use Smite with Trauma, but that's why I haven't used the Trauma Staff recently. The Voidstrike and the Surge are the current top two. Trauma, I might build it with Assail, but I might build it a bit differently. I'm thinking of still using Empowered Psionics for it, you know, for a very different vibe. I might still work, you know, it might still work. I'm thinking about it, seriously. Because I've been considering it for some time, and I think it may have potential. But it will depend on how I want to run it. Maybe another day I'll test it out. No problem, Ethan. Always happy to help. Like I said, you can see for yourself how we do it today. I'll be going between both of my two builds, and I'll give you a chance to see how both of them run in general. But keep in mind that today, because it is a demonstration, I am currently playing with my pro team. So these guys are, other than when they're messing around, you know, because they're a lovely bunch of people, but other than when they're messing around, they are exceptionally skilled. Like, I'm talking seriously good. They're the kind of guys that take like practically 0 damage most of the time. Now, of course, they do mess around a little bit sometimes, but they're very, very highly skilled. Rending Shockwave? No, it's still very good. It's still definitely very good. But right now, it's just that because you want to take advantage of certain factors, I'm thinking of running more into Blazing Crit. Simply because although Rending Shockwave is so good, Blazing Crit might be able to offer me a little bit more. Because Rending Shockwave is basically like a team buff, but you may not really need that if you're going more on the control type style. So that's why I was thinking of going with Blazing Spirit instead, so I have even more horde clear and control. Because right now, right, in the current game environment, based on like the fact that there's so many enemy spawns in Auric Damnation, I've realized that control is like far more valuable, or at least that's what it seemed to me. So by being able to shock out everything, it's like seems to work better. Like I can literally just chat, relax with you guys. I'm able to catch the chats as they come. Hey, it's Livin' Lanina Loca. What's up, girl? But yeah, basically because of all that, you know, I feel almost like the Trauma Staff might benefit from something like that, I guess. I have no genuine clue yet, but, you know, that would be something that I want to try out and verify another day. Oh, show. Although I want to get back to my Zealot as well this week, or maybe next week, you know. Hopefully they don't patch the game again next week, but I'll try. I'll give it a try, because I'm just interested to see how it can all come together. Could, I mean, you could. I'm just like very, very wary of giving up my awesome dueling sword. God, I don't know. The dueling sword just does so well for me that I find it difficult to give it up. But maybe I'll think about it for sure. Hey, who didn't kill the Rager and left him there? Lol.
One mutant capsule will grant us victory.
a moment, guys.
Vacuum capsule!
Beauty!
Take your corruption from this place, mutant!
Bono neutralized!
Shut the law, wretch!
You see, as soon as I get a crit, I'm range immune. It's so funny. Like, these shotgunners can shoot me, but what can they do? What can they do? I'm immune. I'm literally immune to range. I love the Surge version of this build. It's so good. It's so good.
Only
Imagine being totally immune to range fire. It's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. Wait, what? Did we find them all in one location? What? That's pretty swanky danky.
I am one with the world!
First is first!
Ranger!
Kill!
My weakness is kinda... I'll wait until we move up the line. Somebody get
Flow
the
through me!
earliest package, yep. Let's move the whole line up slowly. We'll get it all sorted.
Won't be a problem now!
Yep, there we go. Good lads, good lads.
A sniper!
Perfect, perfect formation. Oh, look at these rude fellas, huh? They wanna fight with me? Come on then. I'm range immune, bitches. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do to me? You see, this is where you can abuse your range immunity. Just do it, and like nothing can hit you. It's so good. It's so good.
Indeed!
Yeah, y'all love my swanky danky language, don't you? GG.
No more choke flavor!
With this particular ability, right? Always abuse your range immunity. This is why this build is so good, and this is why I made this build for all of you guys, you know? It's just so strong. You're totally range immune. Like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna shoot at you? You're immune. You're immune to range. This is why, like, when I first made this build, like, I laughed so hard because you can just walk through range fire. Like, what are they gonna do to you? They're gonna shoot you? You're immune. You just kill them. See? Told you it's good. So please do try it out. Like I said, I don't make shit that has a low win rate. I don't make shit that has anything below a 75% win rate. I only put out a build if it can beat a 75% win rate. Now the Voidstrike version doesn't have range immunity. Keep that in mind. The Voidstrike version doesn't. You know, the Voidstrike version doesn't. But that's because the Voidstrike version sacrifices that defense to be literally artillery. Yeah, there's zero difference, techers, because you can still hit weak spots with Smite. Like I said, I will happily prove it all stream to you guys. I did the stream because everybody seems to want to dance on my grave saying, oh, you know, his build sucks now. Yeah, listen, middle fingers up for those guys because they ain't beating me. They can try, but it's not going to help to spread misinformation, and they can try to spread misinformation all they want. I'm still not going to let it happen. I'm still going to be here proving, and I'm gonna say no, sorry, not sorry, this is how we play, and this is proof in the pudding. Now if we can get a high intensity shock troopers, we'll play that one next, and you know, my pro team will take it on. I think they did rein in the damage variance though, so it does seem a bit more consistent, Neo Luna. So I'm not sure if it's like a total revamp, but they seem to be intending for it to hit weak spots, at least as far as I can tell. All right. Very true, Craig. Very true. That is absolutely true. Okay, can we get to... Let's set a goal of 90 likes. That's just 13 away. Make the stream the greatest because y'all are the greatest viewers in the world. See, other streamers wish they had you guys. Why? Because you guys are the greatest in the world. Greatest in the world, guys. Okay? I'll never stop praising my peeps. What? Tello ditching? Bro, we about to go high intensity, man. No, Tello, you can't break the perfect formation. Oh, he's restarting, okay. Then we'll wait for him. The thing is, Warp Siphon is good, but the reason why we don't go Warp Siphon is because Warp Siphon, in order to be effective in the current environment, Warp Siphon has 3 extra points required, which means that you cannot really go for true aim, because the 3 extra points that we sacrifice go here, you see, for true aim. So yeah, Empowered will give you more stuns quickly, but Warp Siphon definitely, it does let you have a longer stun and give you so-called overall more damage, but the big problem is the point investment is too heavy. So when you're running this particular loadout, you don't want that happening. If you have that happening, right? Now I'm gonna go back to the original version of the Surge. I was showing the more dangerous version where you sacrifice toughness for increased damage on smite, which is good, but not necessarily what you need. You can still achieve good results even with the original version. It's up to you whether you want to play the safer version or the not so safe version. But it's up to you, like, how you want to do this. Okay. I don't usually want that because what you really want out of it is the extra damage, you know? The extra cooldown is probably not a good idea because you don't really want the extra cooldown on this. You would rather have the smite do more because, okay, so let me explain it this way. Although you don't really care about the damage still helps you horde clear faster, which is why I highly recommend this instead of the Warp Siphon. You can try it out for yourself, but I can guarantee you your win rate's going to be about roughly, although I can't put an exact number on it, it's about 8% higher if you go with the Empowered Psionics over the Warp charges. Again, though, it is up to you what you want to do, but the reason why I ended up with Empowered Psionics this particular time is because I realized that not only is it cheap to get all the right points and make it good, but it gave me slightly better horde clear, which overall upped my win rate a bit more to push it from, like, say about 72 up to about 83. So that worked a lot better for me, and that's why I liked it better. I mean, if you still want to use Warp Siphon, don't get me wrong, you can go ahead and do it. But for me, to achieve highest win rate, try Empowered Psionics. It's pretty good. Okay, let's go see if we can get ourselves a nice high-intensity Shock Troopers. Yeah, we have one. Ooh, Consignment Yard, my favorite. Let's go. All right. Let me showcase again. 0128. 0128. Okay. Sorry, I gotta timestamp this so people can reference it. 0127. Search Showcase 2. I like to make sure that you guys truly get the best of the best of the best of the best. Because I would never want you guys to have anything short of the absolute best stuff. Okay, let's go. Yeah, no problem, Timely Spirit. Like I said, you can always modify and do whatever you want with the builds. Just make sure that you measure your win rate. As long as you measure your win rate and your win rate is high, then you're good to go. It's early in the day for me, Chaos Faction, just so you know. Yeah. And Iron, actually, that is a good summary. Empowered is a quicker stun, Warp is a longer stun. That's true, quicker and higher damage stun overall. And if you happen to kill an elite or something in the horde, it just spreads the soul blaze even more and just devastates everything.
I sensed a new subscriber.
Welcome, new subscribers. I hope you enjoy the show. Alright,
These soldiers are a disgrace to
let's
their
get going.
uniforms.
If you want the very best loadouts, if you want the highest possible power, subscribe to this channel, set the notifications to all. I promise you, you will never be disappointed. Welcome to the family, Techers. I hope you enjoy your time with us. We will prove our great works to you. Now, this version features a little bit more toughness, so that you guys can really, like, survive, even in the worst situations. But it will feature slightly less offensive power. Although it's just one talent change, alright, this is the difference. It's still as effective, okay, win rate is still about the same, but it's just a personal choice based on player skill level.
The bomber is ended!
Get around him!
Scab gunner!
A sniper!
Ready weapons! Grab out!
A charge never surrenders!
Oh, do be careful.
It's dead now!
He sees your fellow pilgrim! Hammer of the Emperor!
Now, when it gets intense, and the enemies are really coming in,
I can't control it!
this is where Smite shows its value. Everything gets stunned,
The sniper
you
is
wipe them out. Nice and easy.
Perish all who choose fury over faith.
But don't forget, as soon as you're done, you will probably want to take advantage of your true aim, get some good crits going, some guaranteed crits, make yourself range immune, and just have fun burning out all your targets. This is why I absolutely love it. Once you've got the empowered psionics going, it just feels so good.
Face your death!
And even if you don't have empowered psionics, you can still stun out everybody. Okay, so don't underestimate how good this is. And once you get the empowered psionics charge back, what do? Bada bing, bada boom. Endless stuns for everybody.
I am one with the wall!
Try to use your staff to quell though, if you can, because this will give you the perfect opportunity to just hold the line for your team.
I
Thank God for voice of command there. Or was it the course of spiritual fortitude? Either way,
unusually
that was good.
Huxbuster! Huxbuster destroyed!
Stop worrying about the hound! Flame holds no fear for me, heretic!
Now when you got a bulwark swarm coming in, alright, hold the line first.
You cannot cheat dead, heretics!
Let the lightning spread. And then deal with any stragglers.
Indeed! Flame out! Dead and gone! Drowning! Drowning!
If one is coming, Karvak, I don't know. I will try and think if one is possible. We'll test it out. We'll test out things tonight, baby. See if it can get something working.
Heretic priest live, do you think?
Its trace grew with machinery, but the soul indeed appears old.
A magnificent emperor has ordained death hold the
Indeed!
Snipers, John! Bulwark!
Yes! Yes! Blow through me!
Judgment!
I'll hold the line so that they can pick him up. Easy, easy.
You have been charged! Magnificent
Agreed!
emperor! Grant Stop gunner! Here you go! Stop gunner! Over! Pick your shot! Okay!
Faster! Faster!
They screwed up the animation of the surge kills though, some of them. That's a bit sad. I kinda like watching them detonate. Always full quell if you can before smiting. This gives you a longer smite and a longer time for your smite to work its magic.
I am your judgment! Judgment has been delivered!
No! Out of my mind!
I am judgment!
Let it spread and destroy your foes.
Psyker's efficient, I'll give him that.
The enforcers trained me well.
Sigma Man Auric 33 down.
Now you might be wondering, why don't I call much here? Well, here I am focusing on dishing out the maximum number of crits so I can stay range immune and just like wander through enemy range fire. And also, if you just speed quell a little bit, what it does is it helps you proc your Warp Flurry and keep it up, because your Warp Flurry actually lasts on a duration, which in turn means that you can pull off some weird shit like letting it last even though you're quelling. So I do kind of like that. I just quell a little bit in between each cast.
Indeed. An elegant headshot. I concur.
I sense a new subscriber.
Just kidding, I ain't gonna blow up.
Power. I
Hey,
concur.
nice and easy.
Ready, managed. Bomber dead.
So another sinner perishes!
Trapper eliminated.
Pilgrims, show these heretics they
Indeed.
cannot hide! 666! Watch the flames!
Go down.
Okay, go, go, go. Very nice.
Trapper dominated.
I will try, Karvak. I will try.
The voice said. Scab Gunner. You leave me no choice.
Beneficent Emperor, judge this mutant!
Oops, sorry. That was my bad. I did not mean to do that.
A healing station!
Okay, Nisk.
Sniper! Bulwark!
Of course! Bulwark!
Agreed!
Another
Now, when there aren't a lot of people charging at you, this is when it is best to just zap.
Indeed!
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Chris. Always happy to demonstrate the power.
Like the Emperor!
Now, sometimes I will quell a bit more than necessary. Why? Because sometimes you just want to ensure that you can get a double cast in. Sometimes it may not be so wise to only cast once. Just kidding, I ain't gonna blow up.
Agreed! It's dead now!
Okay, this is our fire. Let's move up.
It boils with fury! Agreed!
Now, if I'm gonna stun with smite, I try to do a full quell. Why? Because it's much more important. If you don't do a full quell, you may suffer.
The hound is dead with!
There's a bomber behind us. Could somebody please? Ah, crap. Okay, you guys will have to fetch me. Phil, can you please take care of the bombers behind us? Because you might want to deal with them quickly. Shooties have to be those guys will have to be shot quickly. It's okay. Wait until the fire is done. Okay, there we are. Oh, careful, muties. Ragers coming in. Okay, thank you.
I sense a new subscriber.
Snipers and bombers are always priority for guardsmen. No matter what, they must be killed. There we go. Most other targets are not a priority, so for veterans, just remember that all other targets, aside from bombers and snipers, are a lower priority. And usually if you've got another ranger on the team, they can handle that. So yeah, just be very, very careful of that. Bombers must die. Just because they're the most annoying thing in Auric Damnation. So remember, if you yourself, folks, are playing the veteran, and you hear bombers, kill them first. Like, you can ignore other targets, get the bomber first. Because the bomber is usually the one that'll screw up your team the most. That's why I always like try and shoot for them first, if I can. Granted, sometimes they are annoyingly positioned as well. Okay.
Out of my head! I concur! No! Out of my mind!
Healed up. Phil, get healed up as well.
I sense a demon host! Those grenades were hideous! Come, Flavor! That barrel's going to explode! Come, Flavor!
Okay, we got a horde of specialists coming in.
Held it! Power! Such power!
Bomber down the back, sniper in front. There we go. Rager's coming in. Bomber down there, dead, good. Gonna fall for a second. Unleashing the smite. No, we have a demon host. You guys want to take care of it? Well, after we get rid of these guys first. Okay. Hammer boys, you ready? Go ahead, I'm in position and ready. I'll take care of these guys.
Success! Dead trapper! Ammo!
Oops.
Compellingly
Okay.
visceral! Red gunner!
I see you, demon host.
Yep.
Indeed! How many voices? The battle tips in our favor! Agreed!
We are grand. Demon host dead. Good job.
Psyker does good work.
Oops.
Gratifying!
Now, if there's a lot of shooters, you want to generally start casting your surge staff to gain your immunity, right? Burn them out if you can, and then just keep casting. Alright, take it slow, but don't rush either. Alright, be patient, and make sure you keep casting. As long as you keep casting, you can draw range fire for your team, which is again a big strength of this build. You can just absolutely walk in, draw that range fire, and be immune. As long as you're getting crits, which you will be. Alright.
Yes! Yes! Flow through me!
Just keep the crits going, and you're all good.
Be eliminated!
There you go. Hey, Spear Dusk? Yeah, just showing that my build is still working, because more than a few detractors have tried to suggest that it doesn't. But I beg to differ.
Vile sorceries are corrupted. Stand together! Let's fight together! The battle is over!
Took your time, didn't you, priest?
Yep. That was a nice kill, niece.
Eliminated! Oh, throne! That's the big nifty camera!
Now, for the sake of fairness, as I told people earlier in the stream, I am currently playing on 200 ping for fairness. Otherwise, it wouldn't be very fair. Because, you know, if I just demonstrate my builds, but on my ping and everything, you know, that's just not fair. It's way better to showcase on 200 plus ping to show you the effectiveness even under the worst situations for myself. It's an added handicap because unfortunately there weren't anybody in our region playing Auric Damnation, because my region is one of the smaller ones. So I gathered my squad and asked them to help me out with the demo. I'll save my last heal for later. Oh no.
Agreed! We've neutralized the hound!
This is Hadron.
Fun fact, you can actually range down pretty well from the upper area here.
Kill the sniper! Down! Right corner!
Because the sword staff has a range of 24 meters, you can actually do some weird shit like that, which is hilarious, like I said.
No more hounds!
You can actually play ranger up here.
Data stream ceased. You are certain
Oh, come
you
on.
installed the data interrogator correctly?
Okay, 2. Oh my god, really? 3. Oh, not even reasonable.
All systems green. Upload restored.
Here we go!
Brother is down! Red gunner! Indeed! An explosive end! Cat bomber!
Process
What
failure.
you gonna do about it, huh?
This time,
Gunner boy?
more attention.
What you gonna do about it?
Red gunner! I can't control it! I can't reach them!
Don't think I'm impressed, are you?
The Omnissiah.
Burn, heretics, burn!
We should target the tax flavor!
Wait! Reloading!
Cat bomber!
Of course!
Interrogation approaching completion.
Red gunner!
Surge is not fixed, it's still the same, dude. Come on. I demonstrated it to you guys last night, and now I'm demonstrating the same thing right now. My Surge build is still working, and it's not a new, well, I mean, technically it is a new build. I guess it's considered 2 days ago a new build, yeah. You can check it out right now. All the links are in the description of this live stream. Just open up the description, you'll see build link right there. The same build that I've been running, same build that I've been running on my channel. Alright, same build I demonstrated on stream, no changes. Because nothing has changed. Like, the fact is you can still hit weak spots with the Surge. Although maybe not as randomized as before. But theoretically, everything is still functioning as intended. So, yeah. Feel free to run my build and just enjoy yourself. Because based on what I'm seeing, you guys are going to be able to easily do all the cool stuff that I've been showcasing this entire time easily. See? Total range immunity. I mean, they'll still be able to shoot at you, but because they're shooting at you and not your team, that's usually pretty good. Oop. Be a bit careful, don't want to die. They didn't fix the damage in place. Come on, Basil. I tested it last night, and I have proof on this stream. I showed it to you. Look.
Indeed.
Look at my true aim. Look at my true aim. It'll trigger. True aim just triggered. Watch my true aim again. See, my true aim stacks are going up. Oh dear. Please kill the bombers. Thank you.
Yes, flow through me.
There he is. Take him out. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Gratifying termination.
One chart, I think we'll let Tello take it. He's more injured than I am. Actually, wait a second. Okay, yeah, I can take it. I just realized he's a martyrdom zealot. I should have taken it, but oh well, doesn't matter. We should be fine. I will survive. I will survive. With my skills. Ah, no worries, man. If you missed the stream last night, then at least this one will tell you. You can see my, like I said, you can always see my weak spot hits going up, so my true aim is going to trigger. So yeah, don't you worry, man. They haven't fixed anything yet. Everybody thinks that my build got patched, and they were all like very happy that my build got patched. Don't believe the fake news. Robot is permanently overpowered, man. I cannot be stopped. I cannot be defeated. I am Lord here. I am the Necron Lord. Of course, my new Voidstrike build, you should be using it already, bro. Everybody's using it because it's the greatest. You can even watch the demonstration back. I have it timestamped on stream. Why don't you go watch the demonstration run? In fact, I'll also run it after this. So don't worry, today is all about showcasing my awesome builds and proving that they are better than anything else out there. You cannot defeat the robot.
Cover me while I reload! Skillful work!
Alright, I'm just ranging at the back first. That burster, how dare it. Hit it with the lightning and still refused to be pushed. But thankfully we had the overshield to protect us, so no problems there. There's healing up ahead anyway. Yeah, good. I'm glad you're happy because good. We are all happy. Like I said, robot builds are the best, and they're all available in the description of the live stream. All you gotta do is just go there, watch the video, and you're good to go. We've got your back. We've got your back.
Big beauty down!
Such power! Forward! Sniper neutralized! Disruptor is neutralized!
I am reloading! Heretics! In cover!
The Assail build is still decent, but not perfect anymore, because after the Assail nerf, it's a bit weaker, especially if you don't control your shards. If you control your shards, it's still really good, but I'm working on a new Assail variant that might be even better. I haven't finalized any of the details yet, but I'm definitely going to be working on it soon. So I hope you enjoyed, Wagon Guy. Like I said, we're gonna try and up the effectiveness and the overall win rate of these builds because I think it's very important. Right now, after the Assail nerf, unfortunately, the Warp Siphon variant, although it's really strong, suffers a little bit from the whole you know. Assail is now designed to be like cool down and slow and shit. I'm thinking to myself, why though? Why are they so weird? But oh well, some people I guess are like that. But we shall see, we shall see. I think there'll be several good ways to make it even better than it was before. It's gonna take a bit to structure it right, but I can tell you one thing, I'm gonna make it happen.
Calm yourself!
Big beauty!
Beauty!
Beware! Line up!
Follow me!
Kill!
End that bastard!
Buster!
We have finished the hound!
Kill the owl!
I said with all my builds, I test them in Auric Damnation. High intensity shock troopers, I make sure we get that 80% win rate so that you guys can see exactly what we're seeing now.
Judgment has been delivered!
The small patch was just to fix the Surge Staff, Swing Dog, and the Smite, but they fixed it by normalizing the damage, not removing randomization. So what does that mean in English? Basically, what they did was that they made it so that the damage is still random, but a bit closer to how it used to be. So if you hit a limb, you're not going to deal drastically lower damage, is basically what they did. So they didn't fix its ability to hit weak spots or anything. You can still absolutely hit weak spots, but just that you will not deal such drastically low damage if you happen to hit a limb. That's all. So that's why my builds are still 100% working and still fully functioning.
Emperor's mercy administered!
It's like I said, this ability to randomly hit a weak spot appears almost intentional. So I'm very interested to see how it, plays out going forward, because it's doing really well. Honest to God, like, I'm very lucky that I found this and got to create it because it's just so strong.
Seems strategically sound.
And despite my haters coming this morning and trying to say, "Ooh, this doesn't work," I'm like, yeah, did you test it in the meat grinder? So I decided to do a whole stream proving them wrong. Count those evil ladders? What evil ladders?
Yes, float!
I'm very confused what you mean.
I concur.
Fine, like you fucking mean it! What? A sniper!
Indeed. Kill the gunner! Terminate the gunner! Red gunner! Red gunner!
Take your corruption from this place, Newton! Almost agree!
Very true, Lay. Oh yeah, the ladders. The ladder problem, that one is something that I reckon they should fix, because that one's an actual issue. These sticky ladders is very, very annoying to deal with. I fully agree with you guys, and I understand what you're going through. I hate them so much. We all hate ladders, believe me. They are
It's about to
unwise.
Indeed. Dead in a wave of filth.
They ain't so much. Information. Stop the trapper!
Its squalid existence is over. Scout bomber. The only answer to this profane life. Tox Flamer's dead.
Stop bombing!
Come seeking judgment! Slain!
Take that sniper!
The enemy's hold up.
Ranger! Stop!
Indeed.
A Ranger!
Ranger.
Agreed! Skyfire! No! Never surrender!
Agreed.
progress, but your support team needs a landing beacon.
Let it be so!
Down eliminated.
Of course, like I said, there's been no change, man. My build for it is still literally the ideal build, so all you gotta do is just play it. And after that, it's GG. You're still range immune, you're still able to do everything, like... Yeah.
Engaging warp
I
protocol.
sense a new subscriber.
Again, I only ended up doing this because a bunch of people were trying to spread misinformation that my build no longer works, which, again, is not the case. There's nothing I despise more than misinformation, especially when it pertains to me and my work. I know many people were not happy that I created some of these builds first before they did, you know, or whatever, or maybe they just don't feel that I should be the ideal content creator for Darktide, but, you know, well, I'm not gonna let them, you know, sit around and say, oh yeah, your shit got patched, now it doesn't work. Okay, fine. Let me embarrass you on a whole stream. Like so. So, ladies and gents, the builds are available in the video description, the live stream description. All you gotta do is just check out the video links that are in there, and you'll have a ton of fun. You'll be able to do exactly what we are doing right now. Because nothing changed. Literally nothing changed. You are still just as capable of shattering entire hordes, enemies, whatever, while having full range immunity with the Surge. I'll demonstrate the Voidstrike as well, just to prove that again. Now, we did it this morning, but basically, you know, you'll be able to do everything you were doing before. As long as you're following my build, of course.
I can't control it!
Ain't that wait.
Why aren't they all dead yet?
We're gonna
Visual on a sniper! Power! Such power! A first-rate hit!
Quick, gunner!
Let it be so! Mine, are you fighting me?
Jumping makes you look like a dullard!
It's fine, I've seen worse.
Red dollar!
Flashback!
Smells like a fresh bag! I concur!
Preserve us from the mutant!
Now this is where the fun begins.
All teams taking up position. Time for a well-earned rest, I'd say. You did it! There.
Hold.
You owe me a day's leave.
And hold. No matter what, you hold. There you go.
Mind that trapper! Trapper!
Just hold and control the horde. It'll all be over soon.
Do you want mutant at a time?
Drag gunner!
Time for a grenade! There is no death nugget throw!
Shall we leave?
Drag gunner!
The patch was yesterday, it was just a hotfix. The hotfix did nothing. All it did was it just... They said they normalized the surge damage. But realistically speaking, my build still works. Crossplay is great. I love players from regardless of their platform. As long as players follow good builds, enjoy the content and everything, it's all good. You know? And we've hit our goal. I love crossplay. I play with everybody, anybody, anytime. Like, that's why I don't use mods, so that console players feel good. Oh yes, accelerate and takedown. They fixed it as well. That's important. So we're gonna be experimenting with that tonight. Now, next goal, let's go for 100 and... Let's be bold, 115 likes. I can count on you guys. Make the stream the greatest ever. Is crossplay new? It came out around October, so it is relatively new, I guess you could say, because it was only in October that it was truly introduced. So it would count as something relatively new. So it is new, but relatively new. Yes, perfect timing for you to play with the greatest god of all Psykers. Ain't that right, man? Okay, all my crappy jokes aside, we're gonna go back to the Voidstrike staff. So again, this is the exact same build we've been running. You can see them in the description of my video. Just check the description of the live stream. You'll see this right here. Okay, same thing we're running, no difference whatsoever. We're taking advantage of true aim and the ability of smite to hit weak spots. All right, same build in there. Yeah, I'm gonna play it again with my crew now. Hey, Dime. Yeah, things are going absolutely well. I'm just showcasing the builds to people, and we're gonna timestamp it as we go in. Let's see if we can get something decently crazy. Oh, ventilation purge, no thank you. Archivum Sycorax with high intensity shock troopers. Yeah, or assassination mission with high intensity shock troopers. This should be fun. Let's go. Oh shit, washroom. Okay, I got you. I'll cancel it. I'll cancel it. I didn't see Phil there. Okay. Phew. It did. Oh yeah, it didn't start because he hasn't accepted yet. Okay, no worries. Wait for Phil to come back from the washroom. But yeah, for those of you that might be confused on it or anything, you can just check the description of the video. There you go. And it'll be there for you. Like I said, we are here for you guys, and I will make sure that I always deliver the content for you guys, so no worries on that. Assassination missions are pretty fun, yeah. Yeah, it used to be called a bio. Now it's just called the live stream description, which is the actual term on YouTube anyway, so. Yes, we hit the goal. Okay. I guess that means that we can set the next goal.
Don't know what I did to get lumbered with a cheerless tech priest linking him on my ship.
I am not cheerless. Your mind
There
simply
you go.
cannot comprehend my sublime.
It is a whole different game because, like I said, when the major change from the last patch is, realistically speaking, they upped the number of special spawns, which I think a lot of people just aren't used to, and that might be something that, you know, people just have to sort of learn. What is ranged finesse? Ranged finesse is just basically your weak spot hit power. So if you've got a higher finesse multiplier, you know, you can hit for a higher, like for example, it'll have a higher multiplier when you hit the weak spot. That's all. That's what finesse is. Okay, Phil's ready. Let's go. Time for a high intensity shock trooper with the Voidstrike staff. You guys ready? Let's go. Give us a second, yeah?
This one's a kill mission, down in the bowels of the torrent. You're heading to the...
Yeah, I'm writing an essay right now.
You'll be fighting all the way. Navigate the sewers, reach the streets, and go knocking on the front door. No need to be fancy.
some dudes are hiring me to, or trying to hire me to make a video. I'm just letting them know my rates and everything like that. So, robot always got to be in that work zone, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I actually just, hey, what's up, Francis? The Walk is here. Nah, realistically, I was just, some guy emailed me saying, like, you know, I like these guys. They're indie devs. They said, can we hire you to make a video? I said, here's my rates and everything. My rates are a bit higher than others, so I just wanted to let them know about, you know, my conditions, things like that, how I work, stuff like that. But I always deliver quality. I always deliver quality. No problem, Mazur. I'm here to deliver only the best for you guys, I promise. Okay, let's go.
Unremarked until judgment comes.
Now, just for you guys to take note as well, I am still playing on the North American server, which has 200 ping. Why? Because it's fairer if I showcase my builds with a bit of a handicap, since they are very strong, and of course, I have my squad with me. So it's better for me to showcase this with said handicap. That way, nobody can argue that I'm just taking advantage of things, you know? Oh, I wish I could write the next Darktide patch. I know I put a good few things in there for you guys that would actually be helpful. Okay, always open up with Smite, especially if you've got an Empowered Psionics charge. It's usually a good idea. Take advantage of your surge double shots, yeah? Remember, you have basically the equivalent of a plasma gun, don't waste it. But you don't have ranged immunity, yeah? So please do not play this like the Surge Staff and be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna walk into enemy fire. No, the Voidstrike version does not have range immunity, okay? So please, please, please be careful of that. But the good thing is that even if you don't have the range immunity, you can still pull off some specky shit. Sorry, there is a flamer behind us. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Godsman Field. Now, if you got a lot of rangers shooting at you, just send him a little plasma shot. There we go. The bolter is usually considered a terrible choice. Why? Because it has a prep time. The prep time of the bolter is what stops it from being a top tier weapon. Because why would you use the bolter when the plasma gun does more damage, has more penetration, and basically has no prep time? You pull it out, you can shoot straight away and make it bounce like a shotgun. So yeah, this is why like the bolter right now is seen as more of a cosplay weapon. Like you use it if you really want to act like you're playing Space Marine or something. But we all know that in actuality, it's not a strong weapon. Unfortunately, it really suffers a lot. You can't, I'm not saying you can't use it. I'm sure there'll be one weird guy out there who can use it better than a plasma gun for some god-awful reason. But for the most part, it does not function as well as it should. So just do be aware of that. It does not function perfectly. And that is something I think we all have to understand. It's a good weapon, just not a great weapon. And unfortunately for Auric Damnation, everything has to be great right now. When you've got a good weapon instead of a great weapon, what happens is that your team is just that slightest bit less efficient, which results in death and failed missions. Here we are. Yeah, the problem with surgical is that you have to ADS, so that means you can't really mag dump either. It's a hard weapon to use well. I'll be very real about that.
Agreed.
I better do this the deadlier way. As we always do, control the enemy hordes. Control the enemy hordes. They are not permitted in your space. And then, once you have... Oh dear! This is not good. Not good. But only because we're gonna have to double control. Get rid of these big guys ASAP. Damn right. And then now we can hold it again. Because they coming from the back and they coming from the front. They attacking like their rent is due. Woo. Woo, you seeing that, folks? Yeah, if it has no prep time, I'd be okay with it, you know? Well, I mean, I like, just being fair, I did summon my pro team, so I am relaxed because I know nothing will go wrong. More or less, more or less. I mean, we can still get things wrong, but the chances are a lot lower than if we have randos.
Agreed. And welcome when feasible.
Oh dear. Thank you.
No! Out of my mind!
That does not look stable or safe in any way.
No. Only I'm running a specific build. I don't care what they run. The thing is that I don't control what builds they run. If they want to run builds that support, they can. If they run builds that don't support, I'm also okay. In general, my goal is to showcase how we all function. And that's why I'm deliberately also giving myself a handicap of the 200 ping. Because otherwise it's just not fair. It's too easy. And I hate things when they're too easy, you know?
Very well played!
A grenade!
A true robot build must function in all the worst circumstances. In the harshest of battlefields.
Emperor protects! Chaos Hound! Hound! He's still wait!
Held it!
Thank you guys. Hey!
Beauty!
Rude. Die, muted.
Faster! Don't let it get close!
I'm pretty sure the burster is above us. If I'm not wrong.
Explosive end!
For the beneficent Emperor!
Pressure!
Okay, we Gucci? We Gucci.
In a moment, I will return to the fray. A hound!
Yeah, you just wanna control.
Let it be so.
Once the horde is controlled, unleash.
Kill the mutant! Find these heretics, I pray.
The zealot is actually well, we got two zealots, but they're basically actively engaging. So what they're doing is they're acting as a solid front line so that the veteran and myself can be the ranged DPS. And by doing that, basically we can unleash unholy fire upon the enemy. That's the whole idea, at least. Theoretically, it allows for perfect teamwork, which means that we have good control over the enemies. If it crits. But the thing is, Faust, you don't really want to use Brain Burst because it's a bit of a limitation, and especially losing the control in Auric Damnation will get you killed. This is why a lot of people do not use Brain Burst, because giving up Smite or even Assail, which has great horde clear capability, is usually a bad idea. Now still, being able to kill a Crusher, of course, is awesome, but you don't really need to worry about killing a Crusher because your Voidstrike staff can do that, assuming that you're running my Voidstrike build. So if you want the damage of killing a Crusher without having to wait for a Brain Burst proc, you can actually do so with just a single Surge Blessing on the Voidstrike and just absolutely wipe it out. Plus, you still have the exact same control right here. Assuming it crits, of course. So this is why I don't advise for Brain Burst. A lot of people say, oh, Brain Burst is good, but I'm going to tell you that your win rate with Brain Burst is going to be less than 60%. Measure it for yourself, okay? Do hundreds of not hundreds, obviously that's a bit ridiculous. I usually test for around 20 to 30 matches, but basically if you measure the win rate with Brain Burst versus with Smite, for example, you will usually find that Smite has about 80%, 70 to 80%, depending on your skill level and your luck, whereas Brain Burst is around 50 to 60, which is, again, not ideal. It's good, but not great. So if you're looking at the true ideal, that's why I did up my build this way, because I don't usually post a build unless I can get it above a 75. For me, that is the usual, I guess, acceptable level. I don't like to have win rates lower than that. Because if the win rate's lower than that, it feels like it may not be good enough for my peeps. Yeah, if you like Brain Burst with a gun, you can run that, I guess. Still not the greatest, but it's okay, I guess. Like I said, it just depends on what kind of content you're running and how high you want your win rate to be. If some people are okay with a lower win rate, I'm not, because I don't like to affect other people's games. I like to make sure that if I'm playing a game with somebody, that I only bring my triple A stuff. But again, that is my style. It's a bit different to others. Because I always think about it this way, right? It could be some other person is coming home from work, they just want to win. If I play some kind of meme build that only I know, then it's not going to work and it's going to fail. Some people feel differently, but yeah, that's why my judgment is always on what is... Oh, lol, that guy dropped off the map. Nice work. That's why I only use the best for now. A Psyker without CC is just basically a lot less useful for their team. And unfortunately, that is just, you know, the reality of the current situation. Oh, that's nice. I thought that was some random scab. I think your trauma staff would be better off with non-VB, with Assail, if you really want to pop distant targets. At least that's what I do on mine. But I mean, to each their own. Like I said, you choose your build based on win rate. I always encourage people, measure the win rate for yourself. If it's a build that you are winning significantly better with, then go ahead and use it. Don't let me tell you that you're wrong, you know? But for me, having measured my personal win rates and based on like different builds that I use, BB is always significantly lower. It's about, like I said, 60% at most. And I mean at most, unfortunately. Yeah, sure. Understandable. Yeah, I think if you don't play on Damnation often, that's where you'll see a lot of difference as compared to, say, because I only play on Auric Damnation under the harshest conditions. Yeah, it's very different for us because we test on the basis that, you know, you're gonna have to deal with the worst possible situation. So that's why for us it's a bit different because when you make a pro build, like in my case, that I put out to the public, right? I don't like to make bad builds that may function situationally less than perfect. So in Heresy, I can understand because I've been to Heresy a little bit since the updates. A lot of people don't know how to deal with Crushers and Bulwarks, so I can completely understand why you would choose to devastate enemies in that particular way. But yeah, if you start to play only Damnation, you'll start to see that it's a very different environment to the rest of the game, because that is where, like, not only are enemies stronger, you start to realize that everybody starts to know what they're doing. Now, granted, there are still some pretty bad players, but because mostly everybody knows what they're doing, it's a lot easier to coordinate things and create some good situations for yourself. So that's why everybody starts to bring very standardized builds that basically have a tool for dealing with everything, and at the same time lots of raw power stuffed in. Which is pretty much what you're seeing now. Like right now this build has like crits, soul blaze, everything all chopped in. You know, I can shoot double shots of my Voidstrike. No matter what the Horde does, they're just gonna get stomped. Like that's the idea behind it all, you know? Like I said, you don't have to, but if you want to play at the hardest difficulty level, you can. If you don't intend to do that, that's totally okay as well. I can understand the differences. Yeah, like I said. Oh shit! Trapper from behind, trapper from behind. Kill the bombers and then pick up the trapper.
You surprised me.
I think it's best we stay down here. Let's progress this way. Don't go to the upper area because we're more likely to die if we get separated.
This way.
We'll move by the lower area. Because this room is a better staging ground.
I advise against unnecessary inhalation at the present time. Follow me!
Okay, good. Yeah, fair enough. You only play Psyker, eh? That's good. Nothing wrong with being a Psyker main. Like I said, if you move to Auric Damnation, give my builds a try, assuming that you can fully imitate them, right? Give my build a try. Let me know how it goes for you. I'm absolutely confident that you will not see a build with a higher win rate than mine. Especially if you're playing with randoms. You should all, like, if assuming that you focus on CC just like this, you should see yourself winning very, very often. So in this particular circumstance, for instance, I'm waiting for my team while holding the entire board off. Like, if you play some other build, you won't be able to do this if you're in trouble. Yeah. Sounds good enough, small borks. I don't see a problem with it. Quickly kill the mutie and then we move on. Oops, sorry, that was my bad. Always check your 6. Make sure nothing is coming up behind you. Okay. Oh crap.
Compellingly visceral.
Even healing can be a dangerous situation, but it just depends on how you do it.
Beauty eliminated.
Again, this is why you must have tools for every situation. Your melee must be able to take on mutants, and you must be able to kill effectively, if you can.
Of course, agreed.
Take advantage of those big crits.
Silence!
Enemies in deep cover.
So.
We have finished the hound.
Holding, holding, holding.
Strike that up.
All clear. That is pretty true, Lay. That is pretty true. But either way, like, just so you know, kind of like how the God Emperor of Mankind encouraged science and reason, I always encourage you guys, you don't always have to also believe me. Like, sometimes if you think that what I say doesn't make sense or your playstyle is different from mine, don't worry. Like, for example, again, I say this with all the goodness in my heart. I may not like Brain Burst, and I think that Brain Burst is sucky. But at the same time, if you have a win rate, like let's say you measure your own win rate, right? Just as an example. And you play a build with, you play a Brain Burst build that gives you like, say, an 85% win rate. That's higher than the 80% win rate of my build. Therefore, you should not change from that build to my build because you would lower your win rate, see? So always measure your win rate for yourself and see how it feels. If you feel that, oh, there's the sniper. If you measure the win rate for yourself and you see the differences there, and you are doing better with your own build, then please by all means use your own build. Maybe you have some unique skills or a unique playstyle that can only be explained by that build. This is very important because some people always say that, you know, because I'm a pro that they want to follow what I do, and I say yes. But check for yourself. Check for yourself, test for yourself. Just because my builds are there doesn't mean you always have to use exactly what I use. Now, when it comes to Aurics, though, a good Psyker can also take care of specials, elites, range, everything. Alright, you cannot just leave it up to your veteran. Your veteran shouldn't be doing their job solo. This is very crucial. Of course, if they can do their job well, it'll be easier for everybody, but you should never just be like, oh, it's your job, or oh, it's my job. There's no such thing. Once you get to Auric Damnation, everybody does every job. You need to fight a boss, you better be able to fight a boss in melee. Alright? You can't say, oh no, that's the Zealot's job. No. Doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't work. Like I always say, everybody does every job. Notice how I'm dealing with crushers right here? And now I'm switching to crowd control mode. All of this is very important because you have to be able to do everything for everybody. You must be able to assist your whole team. Reposition yourself, assist them in moving around. All this absolutely crucial if you want to succeed at the highest levels. There we go.
So you can be useful, Zealot.
There you go. No, I know. Don't worry, I'm not worried about builds. I'm just here to share knowledge. For me, I just love to share knowledge with people so that people understand what it is we do, why we do things, you know. That for me is very important. That's why I talk openly. I I don't try and tell people that, oh, this is good, like, you know, this is the only way. Like, I'll tell you that this is the ideal way to play. But I won't ever tell you that this is the only way. If you notice, like, unless the person's a, you know, kind of being a bit of an asshole, I will usually tell most people quite nicely that, yes, I do agree that my builds are the most ideal and some of the strongest, but at the same time, I'm always encouraging experimentation, thinking, and knowledge, because it's very important to be able to have that flexibility, and also to think for yourself. I want people to support me because they realize after testing for themselves that they like my work and my content, you know? Yeah, like there are some veterans that have really weird ass builds that will devastate content far more than you might think, even with weird builds that are outside of the recommendation. I mean, to be fair, yesterday I played the shotgun, the shovel on my infiltrate veteran, and oh my god, I cannot wait to do it again because I have a feeling that the shovel might just be one of the strongest weapons. It might just be one of the strongest choices, you know? Sometimes things are like that. So sometimes you have to understand that there's no one true simple answer. You have to experiment and learn for yourself. Yeah, I tried it twice with the Surge already. They have not fixed it, okay? In fact, if you check the video description, Madman, I've done 2 runs with the Surge. You can watch the timestamps and see the runs be absolutely perfect and flawless. So don't you worry. Don't you worry. Everything has already been tested. If you check the description of the stream, you don't have to ask me to play it. It's already been played twice, okay? So don't you worry. I'm a huge Mechanicus supporter. That's why I'm all about that efficiency. But don't you worry, Madman, I've got you covered. This whole stream, I've done nothing but prove that my builds work. Voidstrike version, Surge version, both proven already. The timestamps are in the video description. Feel free to check the timestamps, okay? Let me know if you have trouble finding it. You can watch the stream back. Now, you won't be able to really participate in the live chat, but you can watch the stream back and just see how it functioned. Alright, I can guarantee you, it's all working.
The fires are gone! Set me free!
Zealots in trouble! Power! Such power!
Here you are, Palos. No, it doesn't. That one was fixed in patch 15. That was because Surge used to get a benefit from the, it used to benefit from the extra smite talents. Now it no longer does that.
Your professionalism shames us all, I'm sure.
Nice shot!
Go there!
Nice fragging shot!
Do you do custom keybinds? Yes, I've changed my keybinds. Well, it's not that they didn't fix it. It's just that the best build is still... It can still hit weak spots. So, I think they intend for it to be a bit random. And therefore, Smite can also still hit weak spots. This should be looked at as a very positive thing, Madman. You should definitely construct my latest build if you haven't already, because it's very, very good. Like, if you want to see the best results, you should definitely construct my builds. But yeah, it no longer benefits from the same Smite stuff. That one is fully fixed. So it was intentionally fixed, obviously, because if it was still benefiting from the Smite talents, that might be a little too much. Now in this particular case, if you've got the Voidstrike, you're a bit different to a Surge Psyker. Surge Psykers, as I've mentioned, do not do very well on the boss killing, but Voidstrike Psykers deal a lot of boss damage, especially when you take advantage of the power of Surge. So do understand that this is a core difference between the 2 builds, alright? You are not, like, both of them function similarly, but the Surge has a different functionality. It's more about special and elite killing, as well as horde control, whereas the Voidstrike is more about horde control mixed with heavy damage, but you sacrifice defensive capabilities. So just be aware of these differences if you're playing both of these builds, so you know which one is the best for you, given what you want to do.
Indeed.
The robot never lies, people. The robot only tells the truth. And there will never be a time when I fail to tell the truth.
The enemy is embedded! Beauty!
Beauty!
Attention, Psyker!
Psycho
I grant you
neutralized!
that!
This! How a professional does it!
I trust you.
The
There we go.
sniper is dead!
No problem, man.
Out of my head!
Thank you very much, Luscious Left Foot. I wish you good luck on your matches. I hope you succeed, Palo. Enjoy my builds and spread the word of the robot.
It's dead!
Let all know that my builds are here to bring you success. Absolute success. And the greatest of power. My keybind setup, quite frankly, the only thing I did, well, it's actually my newbie guide. I don't know if you guys paid attention to that, but I did share it already in my newbie guide. But basically, I changed my dodge to space and my jump to left alt. That's it. Other than that, I put my special attack on my thumb mouse button. That's all I did.
Anyone know
Oh,
of the
and
secret
tag
trick
is set to
maledictum?
primary
I
fire.
heard whisper of it at the
I
Impulse
set my tag to
Bastion.
primary fire because it was easier to tag while I kill. Again, all of this was actually shared in the newbie guide video, so you guys know. Hey, Kaz girl, how you feeling, sweetie?
The greater the opportunity to bring
Good to see my
his
lovely girl
holy-
here.
Barricade station.
There's the elevator. Clearing your crypt key.
Faust, you don't choose between them. Only the Surge can make use of the crit perk. You do not make use of it on any other build. So you can reference my builds. They are in the links in the description of the video. I fully explain my choices in the talent tree.
I see the light of recognition in your eyes, Explicator. What do you know of this
Yes,
place?
you can. If you don't have Surge yet, you can use Warp Nexus to double the crits.
I am here when you are ready to
That way your
confess
Soul
your
Blaze still does a
sins.
lot of damage. Everybody say hi to my wife, Casman, okay? Be nice to her. If you're not nice to her, I will destroy you. Okay, let's go.
Let it back down.
Oh dear. You poor thing.
Go there.
Yes, good boy, Nisk. Alright. Let's do this.
Do we have here?
Alright, time to beat up this boss.
Take him out.
Of course.
Okay, now that these guys are in, I'll hold the line. You guys do your thing.
I can't control it. I concur.
Don't think I'm impressed, son.
God never surrendered. Let it be so. Let it be so.
Gratifying. You concur.
This is strong.
Well, I'm glad you can, Honey Bear. I'll control the horde. You guys just beat up the dude.
I bring protection. For the god. I am your
Agree.
death abomination.
It's not over till this end. Good work. Resolving.
There you go. Boss fight done.
The voices.
High intensity shock trooper, Auric Damnation, guys.
Exploding barrel.
If anyone has any doubts that the robot builds work, let this clear your doubts. And if you want me to play the Surge after this, you know what? Yeah, okay. In fact, let me give myself an even bigger handicap just because we can.
Shotgunner.
Only wins. Only wins. I'm proud that you that you got that matchstick. And thank you guys for 125 likes. That's really, really good. Let me see. No problem, Neo Luna. You go have a good rest. I'll see you in the evening, pal. Hopefully I can work on that Recon Last Gun build, see if I can structure something. Alright. We still got a bit of time on stream, so let's see. Goal 135 likes before we end. Alright, you know what? Let's be bold. Let's try and get 140 likes before we end. Can we hit it? Yeah, we're doing real well today. And for the grand finale, I'll play my most dangerous version of the Surge Staff. Happy Bell, Chainsword, not as good. The next build coming out for the Zealot is a knife build, but it's coming out later this week. I've got a lot to sort through for the Veteran and the Psyker after the most recent patch, because unfortunately things have been really wild. Not really. So Matchstick Gym, the update was last night, and all that happened is that they said that they fixed the Surge Staff, so a lot of my detractors came to my videos about my Surge and Voidstrike builds, and of course I'll put out a little bit of an embarrassing video for them later tonight, but basically they all said, oh my god, it's completely dead, oh my god, it's super sad. And then I said to them, no, it hasn't been fixed, because a quick test would have shown you that these builds are absolutely still working. Now I'm gonna do it anyway, because I may as well. Because I just realized I think I played 2 Voidstrikes in a row. Did I? I think I did. But either way, I am more than happy to keep showcasing more matches. Yeah, I forgot to mark down the Voidstrike build showcases. Sorry. Let me see, where was the last time that I was in the Voidstrike zone? No, this is still Surge. Still Surge. Still Surge. About 0 to 05. Okay. Sorry. 02 0 215 Voidstrike variant showcase 2. There we go. Much better. Low-level players joining is usually a bad decision. I would vote kick them, yeah. Because they're not supposed to do that. They have to be level 30 before coming into Auric and Damnation. If they cannot respectfully do that, then I think it, you know, it's not like, I would not blame somebody for vote kicking them or removing them from the gameplay. So 0247 now. Oh, 0248. Let's put it that way. There we go. Surge Showcase 3. Okie day. Right. So once again, I'm gonna make this build more dangerous by removing some toughness and adding to the damage of Smite. Okay, so it's the exact same build you guys have been seeing before. Alright, nothing has changed. The build link is in there, except that I've taken off this toughness node, putting in Enfeeble. Once again, it's my Surge Staff loadout. Okay. Oh, regular, Heresy, and Damnation. Heresy is okay, but Damnation, no. Damnation, if you get vote kicked for not being level 30, again, I cannot blame anybody. Because you have deliberately chosen to do that, and that's, you know, unwise. Okay, let's look for a high-intensity shock trooper in the Carnival. Let's have some fun with it. Let's go. Let's make this a good run. Yes, you must have respect. I think that up to Heresy is okay, but you cannot do it in Damnation. People will generally get upset, and if they vote kick you, you don't really have a right to argue if they say, look, not happy, gonna vote kick you. Alright, we are 7 likes away from 140. Let's try and get that before the stream ends. Let me demonstrate the power of this build now. Okay, same build that I've put up, same build that I've shown everybody. In general, about level 20 is good once you grasp the game. Yeah. I mean, consider a high enough level. Yeah, around 20. At least you've gotten a feel of Malice, you've gotten into the game, you understand it. I would say between 10 to 20 is usually good. But yeah, roughly 20 is, I would say, sort of like the cutoff for Heresy. Yeah. And anyway, this one is for my girl Cass, who's watching in the background. I hope you will enjoy a little bit of the morning show and relax while you take your meds and have a good morning. Okay, allow me to entertain you and my audience today. Alright, we're going in
Hey
again.
there, my darling. Secret mission, is it? They're my favorite. Commodore, I don't know.
Yes, in general, Heresy players are more inexperienced, so Damnation can be considered easier.
You're wasting your breath, Explicator. She doesn't take hints.
Lord Milk, what an absolute pleasure this is. Now kindly let me run my mission.
Okay, breach and clear, please.
I am deploying the charge.
As always, you know that behind this door, there will be several individuals. Fully charge your surge staff
Of course.
and start blasting. Okay, there will always be elites behind this door, so you can start wiping them out straight away.
A nasty little skirmish back on Symbol 5. Oh, fond memories.
Unless I'm much mistaken, you'll find a terminal lower down.
Now, once the swarm starts getting swarmy, that's when you start unleashing your smite. Okay? Burn out the hordes, give your team time. Let your team move fast, and then once they get down here, they should be alright. Okay, as you know, there'll be more coming in, so get rid of that. Once you see more of the horde swarming in, start by smiting and holding the line. Okay, this is where you can use your empowered psionics charges that you built up. They're going to be coming from the back and the front, so just be careful with that. Position yourself here, and then one more time. So once your whole team is secured, let them breach and clear, and you just hold the horde. Okay, there you go. Okay. Now, the Psyker moves forward first, usually,
Set your data interrogator and retrieve the cipher.
and start holding the line.
Prepare to repel borders.
Okay. Now, the ideal location to hold, kind of like with the entrance thing at the end, is here. So it's good to hold here because basically nobody can come up against you from this particular location. So I tend to like to hold here. Now, depending on how good your team is, alright, spread the smite, and start firing off your soul blaze.
Calm yourself. I'm reloading.
Burst is vaporized.
Now, hold the hordes, and then once you see the full horde, burn them out. Restore yourself and do it again. Always double smite, especially if you've got more charges than empowered psionics. Why? It just helps your team so much better. Give your team time. Okay? Then once you're ready to deal with the gunners and all that, just reduce your peril a little bit. Charge up fully. Hit him hard. Alright, take out the gunners as needed. Okay, make sure you don't explode. It'd be a big shame if you exploded, yeah? And then you do so again. Yeah, it's always best to stand on this one table and chair because you can just, you know, control yourself really easily here. Okay. Now, because this is high intensity shock troopers, you'll probably want to clean up some of the elites that are coming your way, especially using your range immunity. Alright, so make sure you do a little bit of that. Get away from the bombers and stuff, and just keep moving. Now, once your smite locks on, remember that you can smite through obstacles, targets, all that kind of stuff. So don't sweat it too much and just make sure you are able to, you know, deal with targets as needed. Now you also want to try and keep your crits high, so for that reason you don't want to You don't want to quell too much when you're using the staff. It also benefits your Warp Rider, of course, which is very good. And especially if they've got ranged troops coming in. The only time you fully quell is if you're going to unleash a big smite, kind of like this. Yeah. That's when you fully quell.
A professional mission. You have to wake him up first. Sleepy little fight, though, I hear.
Now, Crusher's coming in, you need to assist your team. If your team has things under control, do not make the mistake of trying to interfere with their work, okay? Do your own job and make sure you do it well. Here we go.
Right corner! Let it be so. Agreed.
Ammo! Red gunner!
Building! Your rage is not enough.
No! Out of my mind! I concur.
Reloading! Cover me!
Yeah. Congratulations, Jeremy. Wonderfully done.
Of course. Shadows conceal me.
I concur.
Okay. Now we move on down. Sniper down.
Skydropper! Russia! I
Indeed.
shall smite you!
Okay, the Crusher is dead. Whole swarm of Crushers coming in, but we're gonna hold him. Welcome back, Chanel. Oh dear. Do be careful and watch the back, yeah? Now, if you get swarmed by a horde, what you want to do is just do that. Hold, let them burn out, okay? And try and hold a defensible location. Especially in high-intensity shock troopers, this can be quite difficult to do, so don't rush too much. Don't try and go too crazy or too ham.
Feel the fury of the holy storm! Cover me while I reload! Got me out! Mutant! Take your corruption from this place, mutant! Eyes on attraction! Cleanse this place! One mutant at a time! A bomber! Look out! A bomber! Stand together! Fight together!
Shield! I can't control it! Agreed! Pressure!
Agreed!
Okay, now you move on and wipe out these targets.
This place hasn't changed much since I was running with the water cartel. It was a dive then. It's a dive now.
Okay,
Shotgunner!
got a whole bunch of shotgunners? No problem, hold the line. Doge on me, thank you.
Agreed!
Remember never to panic, hold the line.
I concur! Primer! Dead and gone!
Okay, we gotta go back for him. Got you, Paolo. There we are, done. Always burn the heretics. Especially if you had beef with the people next door. Okay, smite them. Smite them and remind them that they have failed the Emperor. Yeah, about that. I'm pretty sure that's a bug that's just never been fixed. The maulers and crushers can literally infiltrate. I'm glad somebody else has noticed that, but yes, it is very irritating.
Indeed.
Like, they're big. Look, look, look. These big, heavy dudes in heavy armor are just damn near silent. And they just walk up to you and just do whatever the hell they want. It's wild. It's wild, I'm telling you.
Magnificent Emperor! Guide me! Shield me! Grant me strength!
How many voices? Agreed.
Sniper! Rally formation! Of course! I'm fucking now! Point grenade!
Woo!
Over there! It's no way! Scout bomber! Of course! Emperor! Hide! Sniper slain!
I concur.
Die, dog! Show me what you got!
Dead and gone. Combat protocol, colleagues.
Let it be so!
I concur.
Okay, beast of Nurgle.
Agreed. Hot faster.
The beneficent Emperor that I ever doubted! Plus still...
Indeed. God. Yes, yes, flow through me.
One sec, guys. I don't know why the music is so soft. Give me more.
Agreed! Oh, mutiny!
Indeed.
Yeah.
Scout gunner!
Neutralize that gunner.
We will slay them!
Sniper.
Beauty! Dead! Scout gunner! Agreed!
Nisk and his buys, always.
Such power.
Must you say bye in chat to every single boss that you kill? Is that your style?
Scout gunner.
Oh shit! I'm actually gonna burst. Damn, sorry.
There's more blood than
When you can save me.
ideal.
It was an accident. I was not prepared.
Find no escape
Thank you!
in death, Psyker.
I acknowledge your
Very good of you. That was my bad.
Let it be so!
I forgot my venting streak was not up yet and I was like, no! The only danger about this build is that it's so good you take risks sometimes. Yeah, judged, right? I know. Oof. I have failed the Emperor, ladies and gents. Today, I have disappointed him.
Into the darkness!
Scout gunner.
Sniper! Hook
Oh no, I'm just showing, you know, showing the insufferable people that my stuff works. I decided they deserve to see a whole stream of me embarrassing them and reminding them that I am their Lord and Savior. So we are in the process of showcasing it to it. Just for funs, I'm playing on the NA server, North America West right now, 200 ping, with and I deliberately made my build less tanky, just to push an extreme scenario. So yeah, you know, figured they could use a little lesson in Massacre.
Your corruption will not save you, mutant!
And of course, we're also killing every single demon host, which I see one over there, which unfortunately we must kill now, as is our duty.
You're on track. Make your way through the brewery.
Demon host!
Avoiding stage.
Crisis! I am your judgment! Down! You cannot hide from judgment, Eric!
We must. Enemies in deep cover.
Hey, you guys didn't kill the demon host? What? Oh, come on. I grabbed that. That was rude.
Beneficent Emperor!
What happened there, Nisk? I think my team must be tired right now. We literally killed 3 demon hosts in the first match, and you didn't kill this one now. Judged. Hey, you went for the healing, didn't you? Ah. Okay, so who fucked up there? Who fucked up there? Why didn't the demon host die this time? Come, own up, own up. Who fucked up? Judged. You know, this morning, if you check the first run, right? These guys kill 3 demon hosts nearly instantly. Then this one, like, I see the demon host still up there. Yeah, y'all can check it. So, Nisk judged. We did that exact same thing, but never mind. We will run one more. But we need to speed run this because I have no time left. Okay? So for this next one, we are speed running. We're just gonna do a regular damnation, but we're gonna speed run it. Okay? Our goal is to finish this next mission in 5 minutes. So let me see. Oh, that's low intensity. Assassination would have been perfect to finish fast. Carnival, damnation. Yeah, because if I had more time, I would have finished that out. But unfortunately, we don't have more time. So, in order to complete a run as fast as possible, yeah, it's impossible to do it in 5 minutes. But we're gonna aim for 10. So, let's go. Yep. There is no stopping. Everything dies as soon as it gets on screen. We're rushing.
Is a wretched lair of degenerates and your next destination, varlets. The spiky ones have made this.
That's exactly what your job is, Xavier. There is no difference in your job. Protect the team and hold. That's it.
Stims are traded in this area. Evidence suggests a connection with the blight. I require some.
There's absolutely no difference in that. That's exactly what you're supposed to do 24/7. Yes! Good to know I hit the goal. I can't set another one though because it's too late. I just want to finish this mission as soon as possible. We must end on a win. We can't end on a major fuck up.
A welcome attitude and exceedingly rare.
I see. Perhaps it is better that we focus on the mission. Time to employ your inimitable subtlety.
Go. Okay. Let's go. Now this is only a regular damnation, so we should not have any problems.
Out of my mind!
LOL, insta-trap. Nerd.
Patience, zealot! Hostiles are charging!
A second obstacle. You know your
We're supposed to go fast, not die fast, crew. Alright. Nice, it's open.
Place skull on magic box. Retrieve ciphers. End instruction.
This seems an arc.
Moving to holding location.
Data stream. Acceptable quality.
Red neutralized! How many voices?
Credits to your regiment, veteran.
I've got it where it counts.
Scab Gunner!
Medicaid, hold on.
Halfway through the cipher.
Reloading.
Plenty of raiders behind us, but we're all good.
I can't control it!
Face judgment, Rager.
Okay, Cyphers are dead. Okay, beautiful.
Skull has fed from magic box. You may now depart.
Don't even try, Houndy boy.
We have finished the hound!
Okay.
Following your lead!
Us today.
Ah, speedrun.
Objective uploaded to your display. Proceed through the streets.
You appear to have picked a safe
Kill the demon
I
host.
have almost total confidence that the mission will not be a disaster. I even expect one of the strike team to survive.
Tread with care, associates. There are dangers hidden in these streets. Surround that bulwark!
You cannot hide from the beneficent Emperor! Righteous duty!
Take out that bother!
Atonement is not yet yours!
This! How a professional does it!
Feel the fury of the holy storm! Water!
I concur!
A trapper!
The track 677,
Driver!
Let it be so!
Okay.
End the host torment!
It comes!
Demon Horde!
Come at me, demon bro.
Fly like you fucking idiot! Agreed!
Indeed!
I am judgment!
There we are. Good. Now that's how we're supposed to do it. Let's go.
We will slay them!
Scout gunner! Cloud steel!
Calm yourself!
Keep up the pace! We're not done yet!
Making good time.
Agreed! I am one with the wall! Reaper!
Here, catch this!
Of course! My door! Godfather!
Scout gunner!
Ah. Thank you. Nice, nice, nice.
Stop, Gunner!
Ooh, medipack.
Another sighting!
Of course! Heretics!
Okay, we made it where we need to go. Good timing, 7 minutes. Down we go.
Shot gunner!
Almost up to where we were before.
Stand together! You
Strike shot gunner!
I shall fight you!
I think we all turn into demonos when we don't get coffee, eh? Well, that's what I'd say, but I don't drink coffee.
Medicate station! Strike shot gunner!
Quick shotgunner! Quick shotgunner!
I concur! Agreed!
Judged!
Dead and gone!
Fall wretch!
Proper neutralized!
Ooh, okay. Strike gunner, how dare he?
A god never surrenders! Quick gunner!
Shot power!
Okay, we
Do
Gucci.
not do this alone. Remain
well.
as a circuit, a group.
Onto the brewery. Opening shot.
Let it be so. Agreed. Dead.
Okay, making good time.
I won't let you in!
Let it be so.
Beauty! Indeed!
You cannot hide.
Beauty! Wave a shotgun! Ranger!
Of course. Ranger.
Indeed! It's dead now!
Lovely.
Ranger!
Agreed. So perish all who choose fury.
Okay, smiting and moving. Smiting and moving. Make them all do the wiggle wiggle dance. They are moving again.
Crusher. Your corruption will save you, mutant. Only calm yourself. Judgment has
I
been
concur!
All fit for Lady Alice. Darktide shall stake her claim.
River!
Ambush! Stand up and fight! I am your judgment!
Look at that. What a beautiful little hole.
No! Out of my mind!
Hey, this guy tried to kick my teammate.
To the bomber!
I see the bomber out there just delivering some kind of Mobian kick.
Ranger! And it's angry!
Another rager sent to hell! Bulwark!
Agreed!
Let it be so! Reloading! Cover me! Cover me while I reload!
Okay, good. Now we're making very good time. On to the next, go heal up.
Station!
Embrace the Omnissiah's purpose.
Fill a Nisk, probably.
Why you
Hell yeah.
Mercy comes for you, but of course!
I am one with the war! Agreed! Threat neutralized!
When the Pox Burst is on fire, by the way, have you noticed it gains a little bit of stagger immunity? You might want to be careful of that.
Well struck!
Fucking Elrich, you're scaring me.
Gratifying! You concur!
Your death
Oh, it's that way, isn't it? My bad, yep.
Go down!
I always get confused in this part of the brewery. Come, I'll wait for Tello.
My thanks!
Okay, great. We're ready.
Indeed!
There's no more mutant!
Let's go!
Yes! This direction's correct!
Not the most pleasant of areas, but I have seen and survived.
fascinating. Truly.
Just shotgunner!
Gratifying! A dead trapper!
Okay.
Bulwark!
Fucking grenade! Oh my god!
Almost there.
Shotgun out! Engaging warp protocols!
Stop shotgunner!
Scab shotgunner!
Jabba's rolling back!
Almost to the end.
Now!
You can do it.
No poison!
Sniper!
Indeed!
We've got company!
Hold fast!
They have us at a disadvantage!
Guard gunner!
Agreed!
Very good, decent miracle.
Be judged!
I've got the horde in the back. You guys go ahead.
Such power! Mania makes for poor tactics, Senator. Take a tactical approach! Hit it from the eye! I concur! I concur!
How many such victories is this?
Okay, let's go across the bridge.
Touch indulgent zealot! Scab gunner!
Kill the sniper!
Show me what you got!
Ammo!
Waypoint Amphitheater. Achieved. Deploy access ciphers to gain entry. Once the stims are located, open the roof to enable swift extraction. If you can prevent heretic reinforcements from entering the amphitheater, your survival odds are greatly increased.
We made it. Alright, sick. The speed run's going well. Okay. Go do all the things and we'll hold here.
You have found the stims.
Enemy activity has been reported. I thought you'd like to know.
I concur. Find the roof controls.
I have issued launch clearance for your support team.
I concur!
Won't be a problem now!
Finally, a worthy strike!
Yes! Yes! Blow through me! A successful termination!
Heretics! Be judged!
How many voices?
I'm just gonna keep watch behind in case.
A holy grenade!
They took in! Flanking! Oh, get him!
Tanya, the end sequence is just way too easy.
Better back down!
Terminate the gunner! Terminate that monstrosity!
The
It's
Psyker!
dead now! Agreed!
Trigger! Drag Thunder! Drag Thunder! Let it be so!
What's it good shot?
Drag Thunder!
That's what I call devotion.
My work is far from over. Let this grenade incinerate my nation! Erasure! The Ranger wrench!
Yes! Flow through me!
Now signal for extraction, Alex.
There we go.
Red gunner!
Big duty!
Guard gunner! Frag gunner!
How many voices? Indeed!
Impressive work, Psyker.
Don't go, fanatic!
Righteous duty!
Okay. Extraction signaled.
Be judged!
Enemies in dead cover!
Excellent. This combat data will prove useful.
Frag gunner!
Assuming they don't die.
Even partial data is a prize.
I am unstoppable! A hound comes seeking judgment! Hound!
I concur! The hound is dead with!
Stand together! Fight together!
Watch it, sharpshooter! Go!
Red gunner! Kill the gunner!
Another arrow!
The red gunner!
Quick gunner!
Cowards! Come and face your death!
Agreed!
Entering final iterative phase.
Rally formation!
Shotgunner!
Die in glory!
Red shotgunner!
I cannot do this work with an empty weapon!
Big mutiny! Hey! Pushing three! On fire!
Nisk scored unplugged. Lol.
Spell! The hound is coming!
Hold stick! Bombers! Hey!
Don't even worry about it.
Emperor, guide me! Please! Please! Sniper!
Sniper's dead. Hello, Isaac.
My weapon is empty! I am your doom!
Oh, there he is.
I concur!
Praise be! A healing station!
Weapons dry as the Winterlands!
Your mission is concluded. Should you wish to leave, now is the time.
Okay. Not as fast as I'd hoped, but we did it. We still freaking did it. Not bad, not bad. Well done on the completion time. Alright, that brings us to the end. We hope you guys have enjoyed the show today. So, as we've proven in several different runs, all of which are timestamped, more or less, all the builds are still working, excluding that one messed up run, but yeah. Nah, don't even worry about it, Philip, it was good enough. Alright, I'll see you guys this evening for more shenanigans, alright? Definitely 100% good shit today. I'm gonna go eat my lunch. I almost said dinner for some weird reason. But thank you all for joining me. You guys have been a wonderful audience. I'll see y'all in the next one. Good job all around. And don't forget, enjoy my builds, They are the best. See you later, folks.